Alright, we're live. Okay, we're live on YT. Alright. Hi everyone. We're going to start Xavier myth card, so we are ready to go. Twitch is saying hi YT, so we are now officially gonna start. Let me actually close all of my tabs that I've opened. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay. We're gonna start officially. So, yep, I can see Charan in the YT chat. I see you. Live on your end. Yep, okay, we see it. We see it now. We're all here. Okay. So I want to say this clearly for anyone who's on Twitch chat. If you guys are having issues with watching the stream on Twitch, YouTube actually does it a lot better. Your viewing experience will be a lot better. So if you want to go to YouTube, you can. Just know that it's not going to be... There's going to be like maybe 3 to 5 second delay. So Twitch is more accurate with that. And YouTube is a little bit like 3 to 5 minute delay. But if you want a better viewing experience, you can check on YT. So yeah, but the emotes, true. The thing is, the difference with Twitch is there's emotes. YT doesn't have that because there's a certain criteria you need to get. Like there's a certain number of followers you have to hit as well. So for you to have access to monetizing for live streaming. So if there's a chance to, and I can, you know, I have the option to do it, I would have, but I don't have that. So we're gonna have to stick with it. So if you want, you can have just Twitch chat on the side and have YouTube if you want. Get your water. Yeah, what do you mean get your water? What do you mean? And tissues ready? Oh, yeah. I have, oh, I don't have tissues, but I have cotton balls. I have cotton ball. That's probably going to be the thing I can use. So yeah, so from what I've heard, this card is going to be really long. I heard this card is going to be long. And I also heard that there'll be instances where I might cry, but I'm not surprised. It's coming from a myth card, so I'm not really surprised. So we'll see what happens. So let's start. Actually, hang on. Before we start, I need to, because we're going to be reading today, I'm going to get my glasses ready. Okay, let me get that sorted. All right. They have that, but not as cool. Plus, can't use it from other channels. Ah, fair. I mean, up to you. Whatever is comfortable for you guys, just stick with that. All right, glasses ready. We're gonna start. This is the downfall of Philios, the story of your life. Oh God. Okay. Oofed. Okay. This is gonna be a long... Okay, so I heard this is gonna be a really long story, so everybody sit back, relax, bring a snack, maybe some tissues, maybe you might get sad, so once you guys are all prepared, we'll begin. With Star Scatters Dam. Okay, I'm not ready, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that the same with Rafayel's as well? Probably. Alright, let's begin. How's our audio levels? Is that sounding okay on everybody's ends? Okay. It's as if I've been in a long dream. My consciousness is an immobilized seed that's buried deep in dark soil. The space around me is compressed into an endless void. Without any reference point, it is impossible to sense the passage of time. Everything's good? Okay, good. Thank you, Charan. My memories are no different from a thick fog now, yet occasionally I hear voices in the distance. They fluctuate between being near and far. There are jubilant cheers from the living and sorrowful sobs from the dead.
I will find you.
Oh... Who? This voice is akin to an hallucination, born from endless waiting. However, it is the only ray of light penetrating this darkness. I don't always hear it, but when I do, the faint light advances a little further into the void. In this endless waiting, I sense the heavy darkness. It's slowly receding. And after traveling for what feels like centuries, that light grabs my wrist. Hold tightly? I beg of you, don't let go. Please pull me out of this endless void. Please lead me out of centuries of darkness and solitude. Ooh. Ooh, the energy of this story is ooh. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but...
The Chosen One has been summoned. She shall deliver us, Philos' survivors, from the endless darkness.
Ooh, okay.
The Chosen One has been summoned. She shall deliver us, Philos' survivors, from the endless darkness.
What? My vision gradually comes into focus, and a shadowed dome ceiling materializes. Below the altar, countless pale faces emerge from the firelight. Their gazes fixated on me are empty, despite burning with great intensity.
We will return to Philos prior to the apocalypse.
Return to Philos? What are they talking about? Where am I? Bewildered, I lower my head and stare at my hands. My fingertips retain a faint warmth. My wrist is suddenly pulled upward. Wearing a white robe, the bishop drags me to the center of the altar with an irresistible force. Excruciating pain pierces my palm. The gem of the scepter is as sharp as a blade, and blood falls. What is going on?
Behold, she possesses a vessel of flesh and blood.
Is this a sacrifice? What is going on here? What is this? Garbed in white, the acolytes cheered at the sight of my blood. While this absurd scene unfolds, a strange trembling rises. I feel it in my feet. But it's not that I'm afraid. Rather, the ground is actually shaking, reminiscent of thunder. The sound of horse hooves approaches. From my position on the altar, I can see a figure wearing black armor. The individual smashes the monstery, oh my god, gates to pieces.
Oh, it's him.
It's him. Xavier?
Tyrant!
The kneeling acolytes lift their heads one by one. They are shocked at the sight of the trembling stone doors. Then the doors break. Amidst flying stone fragments, an arc of blackened gold steel cuts the acolyte's leader in half. What?
Stop the Mad King at once!
The acolyte's shouts and cries are silenced by the gleam of his blade as it swung. Unwilling to hesitate any longer, I quickly jump down from the altar, step over the white robes strewn across the floor, and slip into a shadowy hiding place.
My lady, you...
Be quiet. I'll count to 3 and let go. I suggest you answer my questions. With his mouth covered, the acolyte nods. However, his expression shows excitement instead of fear. What? Ooh, whoa, that's a little weird. Okay. Who am I? Wait, who am I? Who are you? Who is he? I think we know who is he. I think we know who I am. I'll say who are they?
We are acolytes who belong to the Order of Babel. We reside in the most scholarly, sacred monastery in Cindersfell.
The Order of Babel? Cindersfell?
You are here to help us to return to Philos.
Okay, who am I?
You are the chosen one from Philos. The Cinder's waters washed you ashore. For a long time, we were waiting for you to awaken.
Who is he? Do you know the man who's in charge of this place?
He is the sinner who destroyed Philos.
Xavier? A sinner? My memories are hazy, my mind clouded. I can't remember anything about myself. They keep calling me the Chosen One, but how can a person's name and identity be reduced to a cold, impersonal title? I barely made it out of that darkness alive. I'm not going to die here. How do I leave? The acolyte holds my hand with an iron grip. His voice is tinged with a childlike Fanticism.
You're awake. Why should we leave? You shall save us all.
You're mistaken. I can't save everyone. The whistle of the sword edge was getting closer and closer, yet the acolyte stood frozen like a statue. Damn it, what are you waiting for? We need to run! He's not the only one. The other acolytes have also fallen into their need to worship something. Their singing grows more fervent with each verse. Oh! Push him aside, kill him? Violence is never the answer. Oh, this is tough. I'm just gonna push him aside. The acolyte straggles back and crashes into a baser behind him. The flame leaps and engulfs its white robes. His body Oh! Did we push him in the fire? Remember how I said violence is never the answer? I didn't think this was gonna happen. Oopsies. His body dissolves into swirling dust. Violence is never the answer, it's the solution. Damn, chill, Katsu, what the fuck? Yeah, I know, right? I didn't expect that. Whoopsie. These people, all of them are... I whip my head around to look at their devout expressions. Under the light, none of them cast a shadow. These acolytes and the old man who cut my palm earlier, their reverence. The Cinderfall they spoke of truly is a place inhabited only by the dead.
Xavier, relinquish that sword which is bathed in the blood of your brethren. If you do, I shall forgive your slaughter and absolve you of your sins.
Sins? What crimes did I commit to become a sinner?
Who's that? Why does Xavier sound so different? Who's that? You know what? That is the same with Raphael's myth card as well, where it's just completely different tone of voice. Ooh, okay.
Is teaching the dead to cease their incessant chatter a crime?
Okay, I'm listening. Okay.
You.
I take a deep breath, force myself to calm down, and hide in the shadows.
An assassin sought death at the castle. Was it your doing? They always waste their last breath singing the hymns you taught them. It is very annoying.
Oh my god, this side of Xavier, I'm kind of living for it actually. Wow, he looks really good. Wow. Using the narrow gap in front of me, I watch as the figure approaches the bishop.
Philos' prophecy rings true. The chosen one has appeared, and the land will be saved. This city, as well as your fate, shall...
Damn, he looks so pretty. Welcome back, Noctis from Final Fantasy. He looks so good, man. Xavier suits really well. He looks really good. Damn. Firelight dances as long hair cascades from underneath the man's crown. A soft, gentle glow is reflected.
Your life is about to be snuffed. Where is this so-called chosen one?
Dude, every time Xavier speaks in this kind of tone of voice, it catches me off guard. Because I'm expecting a really soft, calming voice. This is, completely different. The long hair on him, I know! It looks so good on him. He steps forward, his black and gold boot treading on the hem of the bishop's robe.
Are they preoccupied with praying for your salvation?
You, irredeemable traitor! You are the sinner who destroyed Philos!
Clang! The bishop's scepter is sliced in half. He backs away until he collapses against a confessional. Oh!
She shall be the harbinger of your demise. You are here to die.
That is where I must correct you. I'm here to attend your funeral.
Oh my god!
You're wasting your energy. You cannot kill me, nor can you.
Oh. Everything seemingly comes to a standstill. Then a corpse slowly settles on the ground under the man's feet. It kicks up dust. The stifled groan fade while the night wind extinguishes the last flickering flame on the altar. The man slowly lowers his blade, and surrounded by sparks and dancing cinders, he descends the long staircase. I'm stunned, and my fingertips are numb. They can almost feel the reverberations from the sword's deadly swing. In the darkness, the sound of footsteps grows more distant. Is he gone? Still tense, I wait for what seems like an eternity before I use the wall to support myself. I cautiously step out from my hiding place. I need to leave. The entire hall is deathly silent. There's only rubbles and white robe on the floor. Stone pillars have collapsed and the flame creeps along the spilled wax on the cracked floor. Ghostly light frolic across the walls. I turn and thud. A sharp blade have been thrown past me is now embedded in the stone wall behind me. Did he see me? Yes, he did. Hi, you're so handsome. Hi. The night breeze plays with his long hair, but he doesn't move. He stares at me for a long, long time. Part of me feels as if we're not meeting for the first time. I could almost believe we're reuniting after being separated for years. Oh! Yep! She's on. Yep. However, this illusion is shattered by his next move. Oh. The man that called a Mad King leans down. He lifts the tip of his sword and it touches my throat. Oh! Oh!
Only the dead dwell in Cindersvale.
Okay, sorry. I should not be freaking out over this.
So, who exactly are you?
Great first chapter 1. Great chapter 1. Lovely. Ma'am, control yourself. Look, at least my heart rate didn't go past 100 when he did that, okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. At least my heart rate didn't call me out too much. Oh. Anyways, okay. Chapter 2. It's a start. Not yet! Well, little faith. Little faith I'm hearing. Oh my god. Chapter Your Heart Will Go Kabloom. Okay. Okay, chapter 2. A tale circulates every corner in Cindersvale. There was once a glorious kingdom called Philos. It fell during a catastrophic war. Everything perished, and a void swallowed the land. Death's shadows swept through every nook and cranny. Yet, if one could find the tree of life that connects life and death, they shall be reborn. They will be able to embark on a journey home. And the one who will be their guide and light at the path is a chosen one of Philos. What faith? You know, maybe I can control myself, you know, not have a very hard heart rate, you know? That's the faith. The sword rests near my throat. The slightest movement will kill me. You heard everything.
Indeed. You are the chosen one foretold in the epic poems.
Death approaches as an inexplicable rage boils within me. I grit my teeth and speak. Can the words of the dead be considered a prophecy? They're nothing more than last words. You want to kill me because I was crowned with the title of the Chosen One? He doesn't respond as he studies my expression. He reminds me of a hunter examining the desperate state of his prey in its final moments. Release me. Although taking one's life is easy, it's also boring. Many reverends have already fallen. You still need more playthings.
They must pay the price for pursuing eternity. And as luck would have it, you've caught my interest.
Oh. I will believe it when I see it? Oh my god. Okay.
Cindersvale can only be inhabited by the dead. You are alive.
I have no idea how I even arrived here. All of my memories remain trapped in those centuries enshrouded in darkness, they're akin to seeds grounded underground. If you wish to slay me, then do it. I will be able to join their ranks as a rep.
Gambling with your life isn't how you properly threaten someone.
Okay.
Let's not forget, a death wish is an easy request to fulfill. And that this blade can only cut down the dead.
Look, I don't want to be that kind of person, but something about Xavier being like, what's the word? Threatening? Kind of a nice change. It's a welcoming change. That's nice. Yeah, that's about it, really. Is it? I don't know. Look, it hits different for some odd reason. It hits different. Oh, my heart rate is increasing. Okay, anyways, moving on. Moving on. He's always threatening us with a good time. Yep. Oh my god, I need to calm down. Take that as you will. Okay, let's move on. Okay, bro. Hi, Bang. How are you? Just don't judge me. This is plot. This is story plot. Leave me be. No wonder people hate him with a burning intensity. To be hunted even in their semblance of an afterlife sleeps away their chances of happiness.
In any case, I have no intention of killing you.
Truly? The wound in my palm reopened during our struggle. Blood trickles down my wrist. He pauses and furrows his brow as he stares at my wound. Then he pulls my hand to be right in front of his eyes. Is he like one of those frantical acolytes? Has he not seen a person bleed in eons? Oh, what's happening? He tears a piece of cloth from the hem of my skirt. Why my skirt? Okay, sure. With his gaze lowered, he wraps the makeshift bandage around my palm. Look. Seriously? My one? God damn it. What is he trying to do? Is this how you make people submit? You threatened them with a sword before offering bait?
Don't move.
Okay. Hello, you do you, fam? Okay. You know what, to be fair, Bang, when you do play dating games, I don't really judge you because I do the same, so... It's fine.
I only stopped the bleeding. Your wound hasn't healed.
Answer me first. I'm not gonna voice act that part. He ties a knot over my wound, picks up his heavy sword, and turns to leave. What? Bruh, are you gonna leave? My mind tumbles further into chaos. I jump down from the stone coffin and grabs the corner of his cloak. Why are you changing your mind again? He turns around. A moment passes before he offers a faint smile.
Perhaps I'm wondering how someone who bleeds so easily could be a savior.
I slowly let go of him.
Danger lurks in every crevice here. Stay alert.
Okay. I like this tone of voice. It's so different to him, like how we usually see him. So it's kind of nice.
I wish you luck.
What? Wait! Let me come with you! No! Wait! What do you mean? The sky darkens as moonlight disappears in the canopy of trees. The thick, tangled branches obscure the path ahead, but the scenery remains vivid in my memory. No matter where you are in Philos, you need only look up to see the imposing, gloomy castle. In its obsolene, it stands with solitary majesty. Bro, I can't read properly.
The moon is bright here. I was looking at a moon like this when I died.
How was I slain? I can't remember. It could have happened on the battlefield. Or those monsters that bite people.
When he rode past us on that horse, he splashed mud all over.
Oh.
Yes, he has this deadly, murderous arrow.
It's very quiet.
I was so terrified.
Looking towards the source of the voices, I see 3 reverends hanging from weathered tree branches. They sway in the wind with their chatter. Who is the horseman? Can you tell me anything about him?
The sinner of Philos.
A tyrant who betrayed his own people.
He is the scoundrel who stopped us from returning to the land of light and eternity. Defeat him and take his head. Everyone hates his very existence.
Wow. Unsteady, the ropes sway. The one belonging to the last reverend snaps because of how agitated he was. The corpse plunges into a swamp below. Jesus!
It's getting dark, and the fog is coming. You'd better find a place to take shelter.
This world still feels unfamiliar to me. He's not wrong. My highest priority at the moment is finding a safe location. Where can I find such a place?
The city at the foot of the mountain, of course. It's the liveliest place in the area. The echoes of the royal capital still linger there.
You must navigate through the forest, the swampland, and the remnants of a battlefield. Remember to gaze at the moon. Once you reach the ferry's dock, you can cross the river.
Take a silver coin with you. The old ferryman has a nasty temper. If you're not careful, he'll kick you into the river.
I look into the distance. At the westernmost edge of the land of exiles, the monastery sits in a secluded corner on the highlands. It's far away from where the Mad King resides. To search Cinder's Fall, I need to traverse the forest and fog at the base of the mountain. I don't know, I think... Okay, so far I'm really invested. It's like I'm reading, like, a fantasy novel, so this is I'm sad. The fog thickens and envelopes this forest as daylight dims. Everything around me becomes a hazy blur. A broken bridge, and another end of the road. In the place of a crescent moon is one that wanes. Its reflection dances across the murky water's surface like countless spectral figures. Everything that's fallen into the water sinks without a trace, except for the moon's reflection. I marked a tree branch to trace my paths. Then I turn around and continue my trek. In a forest clearing, knights with pikes and silver armor sit around a fire. There are knights in a place like this? They aren't moving, and their lifeless eyes gaze up at the moon in the sky.
May Philos prosper under eternity's divine gaze.
May Philos prosper under eternity's divine gaze.
Silence. Do you hear that? Footsteps approach us from the southwest.
That's not me.
Only the living can make that sound. Is the Mad King here?
All the knights suddenly turn their heads towards me, and the fire illuminates their faces, which are paler than their silver armor.
The Mad King has not graced us with his presence. However, she carries his essence.
Outsider, have you pledged your loyalty to eternity itself?
What?
She has no answer. She's a traitor to eternity.
The suits of armor collapses at the skeletal remains within them, begins to glow with an eerie blue light, leaping orange flames across them. Cold blaze slices the air as a howling winds erupt around them. Before I can react, they charge towards me. Oh, hi, wait! Let's talk about this! These knights in silver armor are reverends. What? Wait, what? I thought, wait. Aren't reverends the ones that are dead? Oh. Okay, epic music. Oh! We're fighting? Ooh. Oh, they turn into... Okay. Oh, hi! Oh my god! Yes! Go, 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 go! Okay, slay. Slay, king. For real.
Get on.
Oh, oh what? Oh. I'm spam clicking. Oh, thank god. Oh, that's... Jesus.
We meet again.
Hi. I'm not complaining that we meet again.
Hold tight.
You don't have to ask me twice. Wow. Wow. Oh, my heart rate peaked. Ooh, calling me out. Not my heart rate, being honest with me today. Lady, this is my boy, back off. Well, our boy. Our. Ooh. Wow, so pretty. Okay, well. Earlier you mentioned the price of pursuing eternity. What are you referring to?
The dead are trapped in a perpetual cycle. Only painful deaths await them.
Is there nobody alive but
Leave
just...
while you still can, or you'll meet the same fate.
Oh. Oh.
In a rush?
Oh. God damn it. Me and my... I'm just giggling like... I'm just giggling, kicking my feet. Didn't I tell you to leave me while I still can? Oh. What is happening? Oh. Oh.
I said leave.
The way I looked back, I was like, bruh. The way I looked back, I was like, bruh. I was
This
not
land
impressed.
only cares about you walking into its trap.
Man, he's so pretty. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm just like admiring his beauty. Wow. They said the fate of the city is in my hands. I'm the chosen one. Oh, what am I doing? And it's also my weapon. Wait, what? I didn't read the rest.
You said their fate is in your hands.
Sir? Sir? Oh, wait, I was not expecting him to do that. Okay. Okay. Oh.
However, you're still in my hands. Is this form of etiquette sufficiently respectful toward the chosen one?
Dismount. No. Okay. Okay. Let me just get down for a quick second if my thing can allow me. Okay. Oh! Oh! It's an
I
accident.
told you this place is fraught with danger. You need to be cautious.
Will do. Yep. Put me down? What? What do you mean put me down? What do you mean? An accident, copium? You know, I'm just a lovely maiden. I can make mistakes. Put me down. Yes, of course. People's intentions can be just as treacherous. Oh, can't read. Oh, where are you going? So you never heard of Ophelia's prophecy?
I've heard more last words.
Such as?
Excuses from the greedy. The pleas of those on death's doorstep. Confessions of hypocrites.
Oh? Is there... Wow, they're so beautiful! MC and Xavier, so pretty.
They are but vanquished foes. Is that so?
Ah! His iconic...
May your last words come to fruition.
Okay. No. That was nice. I don't know if that was just me, but I feel like that was probably the longest cutscene, like on a game that for a card story like this. Is this the longest one, or am I just, or is my mind playing tricks? I don't know, but that was nice. That was really nice. I think it's the same level as Rafayel. You think so? Oh, the chained ones. Oh yeah. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. You might be right for that, maybe. The wails and curses the last of the reverence falls in his blade. The mist dissipates. Moonlight illuminates the armor and broken swords that lies scattered on the ground. They bear the ancient patterns of Philios. Were they Philios' knights in the past? If you're their king, then why... Is he sleeping? Okay, well that's very Xavier that's very Xavier of him, yep. I turn around as I speak. The man suddenly loses his balance and falls towards me. The tip of the crimson sword is protruding from his left shoulder. Blood flows from his wound, and a faint black mist swirls around it. Is this from the reverence? You will be devoured in this act of slaughter. His hands cover in the iron gauntlet, grabs my wrist. I'm trapped between him and the tree stump behind me. I can't move. Oh, what a situation to be in. Oh no. Oh no. Are you alright? When were you injured? He struggles to keep his eyes open, and although his gaze is slightly unfocused, his voice remains cold.
Help me. I need to go over there.
I would have done that even if you didn't give out an order. After gathering enough fallen leaves and dry branches, I built a fire on our resting spot. In the fire's glow, his face is deathly pale. It's almost drained of color. Would you like to warm up by the fire?
No need.
Do you need water?
No.
Damn, just... Bruh! Do you want to rest? Very well. If you won't sleep, then I will. The night is cold and damp, so I'll be borrowing your cloak. Feisty! Love her! Love MC. She shifts slightly without saying a word. His eyes are still closed, but he does move to make room for me. Oh, that's nice. The cold wind howls throughout the forest as it becomes fiercer. I hug my arm tightly. I lean against his side and act as if it's not unusual. You have a heartbeat, you breathe, you bleed, you're alive just like me. Is that why you didn't kill me at the monastery? Did you see yourself in me? He's probably be like, be quiet. He didn't seem interested in answering my question. During that battle, his sword was the only weapon capable of slaying reverence. No wonder that old man with the white robes wanted it. While connecting the pieces of information in my mind, my gaze shifts to the sword lying half a meter away. It's a great sword that devours light. Aside from the back of the blade being thick, the weapon itself is completely black. The mysterious runes are inscribed on the sword, and they surge within light whenever it's swung. Does your weapon have a name?
No, it's just a sword.
I think he does have a name. He just doesn't want to tell me. Then your horse's name is Horse? Oh, yeah, you tell her. I mean, not tell her, you tell him. That's the one. That's the part I was supposed to say. He doesn't respond. The silence settles between us. What about your name? Should I call you man? MC's actually kind of sassy. I like her. She's so sassy. I acted like I had forgotten his name just so I could bring it up. I think Xavier just wants to sleep, but I'm just yapping at him, and he's like, bro, just be quiet.
Xavier.
Despite knowing how dangerous this forest is, you willingly entered it. You have my thanks.
You are mistaken. Worthless rabble trampled on my garden. I cut them down, roots and all.
His nonchalant tone suggests I'm the first person he spared. My unspoken words remained in my throat as my gaze shifts once more to a terrifying sword at his side.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this blade cannot harm the living.
Then, when you used it against me at the monastery that day, it was just an act of intimidation?
Yes.
Straight up. He's like, yeah. Damn. Inexplicable anger rises within me, and I tug the thin blanket covering my body. The fabric in my hands feel unexpectedly heavy, and the only thing I realize it's actually his cloak. Cloak! I said coke. Can't speak properly. Just as I'm about to let go, he slightly leans forward towards me. The edge of the fabric touches my fingers and carries an unexpected warmth. Day 2. Okay. The thick fog has dissipated when I open my eyes. A crescent moon hangs in the firmament and casts its light upon the embers of our campfire. He helps me on his spectral steed, and we traverse the forest before the next moonlit night arrives. Whenever we encounter those reverent knights, they are swiftly cut down by his massive black sword.
Xavier, only an agonizing death awaits you.
As we pass through a swamp, I see a dead tree that has half fallen. It's covered in the lingering souls of soldiers who died in battle. He remains calm and spurs the horse forward. We press on. It seems like these reverends aren't very fond of you. What crime did you commit to make them hate you so?
To properly tell the tale, I'd have to start with the era in which they were truly alive.
With a slight tug of the reins, he prompts the horse to leap across a ravine. I know they're afraid of your sword, but once the reverends are slain, where do they go?
Nowhere. Once the phase of the moon changes, they'll come back to life.
Oh. The dead are trapped in a perpetual cycle. Only painful deaths await them. That's what he meant. After an unknowable amount of time passes, rain falls from the sky. The remnants of an ancient battlefield emerges on the distant horizon. Bro, I can't read. Collapsed stone tombs accompany overturned coffins. Rusty swords, broken spears, and worn helmets are scattered about. The rain washes away the dirt from the tombstones to reveal the text carved into them. Ooh. In a chaotic era, kingdoms fall like shooting stars. The Order of Lightseekers fought until the last they breathed their last breath. Countless blood-soaked battlefields, fought with unwavering courage. The tales live on in a song, the heroic deeds forever engraved in our heart. In the year of the Philo's calendar, the kingdom fell, the royal capital was destroyed, and the royal bloodline was extinguished. Ah, right. The knights are exalted, honorable guardians. They now rest in the silence of long night. On the day the order ceased to exist, their names shall be carved into their historical monuments under divine gaze. Like the stars, they are distant but never cease to shine.
What are you looking at?
After tying the horse to a tree stump, he walks towards me. I wonder if my name might be with these knights.
Why?
Feel Philos didn't meet its demise until I was gone, for many years. For those who once knew me, I must have died early. If I wasn't an exalted prisoner, then someone should have remembered me. It's possible they made a memorial.
Is being remembered that important to you?
I'm unsure of what he had lifted his cloak to shield me from the rain. But knights fought for their countries when they lived. After they died, their tombstones were used to pave roads. Being remembered isn't important, but if no one remembers you, then isn't that the same as never existing in the first place? It took him a while before he finally spoke in a calm, indifferent tone.
The rain is about to cease. We should leave.
My legs are numb because I was crouching for a long time. Seeing me struggle to stand, he grabs my wrist and hoists me up onto the horse. Bro, how do I pronounce it? Hoist? Bruh. My ability to read is just decreasing so bad. In the distance, the forest path gradually widens and becomes a road. An endless expanse on land stretches towards the horizon. Like an Aussie. Hoist? Hoist? Is that how you say that? Can't be right. That can't be right. And across the river is our destination, Cinder's Fell. Oh, is that how you say it? Oh! I said it right. Our journey, less than pleasant all things considered, finally ends as the crescent moon disappears. A new moon rises. The ferry crossing, enshrouded in a grey mist, when we arrive the riverside is already crowded with reverends who want to cross. The reverends from earlier said I must cross this river by boat to arrive at Cinderfell. An unexpected event occurs. The lively atmosphere at the dock disintegrates when we appear. Bruh. The reverends who were talking amongst themselves fall silent and back away. They create a clear path for us. Accustomed to the situation and unfazed, I pull out a silver coin I had found in an abandoned tomb. It will pay for the fare. Xavier remains in the same spot. It's then that I realize he doesn't have a coin.
1 coin per person. No exceptions and no credit.
I can take care of any revenants that try to cross without paying.
Damn!
Your presence alone is bad for my business. I'm not even sure I want to let you board. So, are you crossing the river or not?
He gives me an expressionless glance before silently shaking his head. Wait, I'll pay for him. Damn, I'm so rich. The ferryman expression changes subtly as his gaze lingers on me. He presses his lips into a thin line before gesturing for me to board the ferry. The man behind me doesn't say anything as he heads for the stern. I don't even get a word of gratitude yet. This guy's like, no, not a single thank you. Damn. As soon as he steps on to the boat, however, all the reverends swarm to the stern. It starts to sink under their weight. Meanwhile, the bow where Xavier and I are standing rises.
Either find a seat or get off the boat, you dead bastards.
The reverends on the stern proceed to leave as if they were pardoned from execution. Only the 2 of us remained. Oh, so convenient. So convenient. In the silence, the smaller ferry moves across the waters and disappears into a rippling moonlight. Look at Xavier as he rests. He has folded his arms and his eyes are closed. You owe me half your life and now you owe me a coin. Wouldn't you say I ought to be paid?
You want to use my debts against me.
I'm not asking for an everlasting gratitude. I only want you to pay your dues. I clear my throat to deliver the words I prepared. I want your weapon, the sword that makes the reverend Cower in fear. Yeah, he will definitely give you that for
No.
sure. Yeah, I thought so. I can sense his resolve in that answer, but I expected as much. Really, a measly coin and in exchange for his sword is wild. Since my first request was rejected, the chances of the second one being accepted are higher. So if I can't have his sword, I still need shelter if I am to survive. But living with an unpredictable individual is risky.
If you cannot decide before we disembark, there will be no payment.
I won't allow it. Since you live in the castle on the other side, I will meet you there when I think of my payment. Please don't tell me this payment is going to be something like towards the end, because I swear to God, if that's what the story's heading off, I swear to God. He neither refuses nor accepts. It's as if he can see my innermost thoughts. Without a bond forged through hardship, this might be my only chance to request something from him.
Before we part ways, let me offer you one piece of advice. If you want to survive here, don't offer your kindness so easily.
He closes his eyes, and he refuses to respond no matter what I do. The fog over the river gradually dissipates to reveal a towering black castle in the distance. Just as the ferry is about to reach the shore, it strikes the shell and rocks. My body lunges to one side. When my fingers touch the reflection in the water, ripples spread out and converge towards my fingertips. The coals? I don't even know what this word is. Colsons? What the heck is that? I don't even know what this word is. Into elusive image. What? Can someone tell me what this word is? This is... Oh, we're going back to the first Smith card. Brightly colored flag slowly rises as a white floral arrangement line both sides of the marble staircase. A young knight ascends the long staircase. Amongst the cheers of thousands, he ascends the throne. A hand places a crown upon his head. A lumen flora, the symbol of Philios' royal family, is pinned to his lapel. The illusion shifts to reveal an entirely different scene. Fortification crumbles, ruins covers the land. The royal capital, once peaceful, has become a battlefield enshrouded in war smoke. The rebel armies storm the capital. They force the young king to take his own life. Yet the swords are melted into a liquid steel in the furnace and cast into the throne itself. Peace is restored to the kingdom a century later. There's no more casualties from the war for thousands of years, yet people have come to despise this monarch. The knight once adored by thousands is now reviled. He is nothing more than a mad king.
The boat is docked. You should get off now.
The voice pulls my thoughts back to reality. I raise my head and notice the space beside me is empty. Did I see his past? Shock washes over me, and in the darkest hours of the night, scattered lights illuminate a ruined city in the distance. The wind rustles the grass as his figure quickly vanishes into the darkness. Okay. Damn, this is only chapter 2. This is really long. This is going to be a long one. Wow. Damn, that one was really long. That means, yeah, the rest is gonna be really long then. I've been wandering the cities for days. Although I failed to discover new information, I feel more free than ever before. But what surprised me was that every reverend here firmly believes they will return to Philios one day. But before I knew it, I started to believe it too.
Within that rotten black castle is the Mad King, who sits on an abandoned throne. Countless kingdoms, innumerable cities, all their denizens wept under the hooves of the tyrant's iron cavalry.
At the square in the busiest part of the city, many reverends have gathered. I pull my hood tighter and move closer.
The dead were turned into weapons. Their bones and souls are mere cannon fodder for his wars. When he confronted the Order of Babel, many of our brethren were reduced to ashes by his hand.
In the center of the crowd stands a reverend in white robes, passionately denouncing the Mad King's crimes. He's dressed as an acolyte from the Order of Babel. Looks familiar. Is he the acolyte who escaped that day?
Will we come back to life next month? Unhand me!
No more dissenting voices arise from the crowd. The Reverend Acolyte surveys the gathering before speaking with satisfaction.
But we have received good tidings. The Chosen One, who shall deliver us, has answered our call. She's already here.
Anticipation ripples through the reverends, and some lowered their heads to whisper a devout prayer. Most fix their intense gazes on the acolyte. They eagerly await his next words.
Before the apocalypse descends, the sacred pilgrimage ceremony will proceed as planned. We shall reach the Tree of Life and return to our homeland.
What is this pilgrimage ceremony and Tree of Life they speak of?
Where's the Chosen One?
The Chosen One. The Chosen One is...
A sense of foreboding stirs within me. I turn to leave as I hear excited shouts behind me.
Over there!
The Reverend Acolyte points at me. What? And so every Reverend gazes falls on me. What?
She is the Chosen One.
What?
Our prayers have summoned her.
Acting as if they're seen a goddess, a Reverend runs towards me. Fervent cries resound. You need to run, girl. Girl, you need to run. Countless hands reach out and cut off my escape route. Jubilant, they hoist me above their heads. Wait, release me at once! Bruh. The Reverends carry me to the castle perched on the tallest hill. I wasn't even given the slightest chance to struggle or escape. The acolyte clears his throat and shouts at a half-open window located on an upper floor of the castle.
The one who stands before you is the slayer of the eternal night, the night of refulgence, the pilgrimage ceremony's shepherd, the ruler of fate, the shining beacon of hope to Philos' countless survivors. And she will be your nemesis until you die. Our prayers have summoned the Chosen One.
Did he come up with those titles in the time it took to get here? The black window frame slightly stirs, and a dagger with a cold gleam is thrown down.
My castle is too small for your ilk. Only your Chosen One can come in to slay me. And there will be a sea of blood if you let me handle the selection process.
In the blink of an eye, the righteous, indignant reverends scatter in all directions. Even the enthusiastic acolyte runs away and disappears like smoke. A chill runs down my spine as I look up. The figure near the window meets my gaze.
I see they've made their choice.
Resigned, I sigh inwardly and pick up the dagger. Open the door. In the vast empty hall with a tiled floor, only the sound of footsteps echoes. The candle's flames sway from wrought iron chandeliers. Light and shadow interweave like spider webs across the cold stone walls. It's been a long time. I stop at the foot of the throne and look up at him.
You bear all their hopes and dreams, and their very faith rests upon your shoulders. How does it feel?
It's not great, but I'm not here to duel you to death. I know what I want for that silver coin. Oh, that was quick. I thought it would be like towards the end. I step forward and meet his gaze. I try my best to appear confident. Your observations are correct. These reverends are in a cage made from their own obsession. I can't save them, and I don't intend to try. Since I have no interest in being the chosen one, returning to Philios is my best choice. Once I'm there, I can recover my name, my memories, and myself. Xavier, I need you to help me return to Philios. Oh my god, my thing is... Stop. Okay.
Is Philos important to you?
Of course, it's my homeland and the only place I can remember. If the reverends strongly believe they can return, then perhaps a method exists. I'm no different from them, if I can't remember anything.
Let's assume this Philos you desperately wish to return to no longer exists. What then?
Is he reminding me, or is he trying to make me give up?
You have my permission to stay here. Though, we need a relationship that binds us since we'll be together for a long time.
I agree. As soon as he lets his guard down, I quickly agree and scrambled in my mind for a role that could connect me to the king. Minister, attendant, knight, or a loyal subject? What about lover? Okay, now I'm being delulu. What about lover? Does that count? In any case, I will need time before I can give you a satisfactory answer. That figure, surrounded by countless blades on the throne behind him, simply lets out a faint laugh. You wish? What do you mean? A girl can dream! Are the swords on your throne truly mementos from assassins?
Do you want to leave one yourself?
Our conversation hits a wall. I clench my fist before turning away with a smile. I'll just pretend I didn't hear him. By the way, can I have a room that has access to fresh air?
I'll allow it.
Okay. After I enter the castle, the underground gambling den begins taking bets on how the Chosen One would die. Bro. Getting thrown into a forest with evil phantoms only to be devoured, sinking into the bottom of the cinders, or dying because of his massive blade? These are the 3 deaths are ranked with different odds, but they're at the top of the list. No one believes the Mad King will let me live. If the Chosen One dies, then it means they weren't the real one. Doesn't this area remind you of the market area in Silas Myths? Is it this one? I thought it was a different one. Is it this one? I don't remember if it was the same one. I mean, I won't be surprised if it is the same one, but I'm not sure. Is it the same one? Probably. I don't know. So they will wait for another. However, if the Chosen One survives and escapes from their enemy, that means... The reverends from the land of exiles cheer. The dreadful suffering will finally come to an end. They sing their praises for days, and even though I chose the castle's highest room, their voices still penetrate the walls. But ever since I escaped the monastery, the audacious journey of poor sleep and traveling without a proper rest has left me exhausted. Now that I have shelter, exhaustion washes me over like a tidal wave. Reverends don't need to eat, yet I'm forced to endure this hunger. That night I carry a lit candle and slowly make my way down the winding staircase to reach the kitchen. He rarely eats. What a frightening person. Damn. I conduct a thorough search only to find roots and mushrooms.
What are you doing?
Oh. I'm hungry. What if Xavier is an impeccable chef in this universe? Don't you need sleep?
I heard music, so I decided to investigate.
This is music?
What instrument is that? The sound is unique.
God damn! Alright, you don't need to. It's the wailing of a hungry ghost. Oh my god. That's wild. He's making fun of me. 15 minutes later, he brings over a bowl of mushroom soup. It's brightly colored. Okay, either he is a fantastic chef in this timeline, or he's the same as his normal timeline, and he's not so good at cooking. We'll find out.
This is all I have.
It's alright. I'm not a picky eater. The taste is rather strange, but I've been starving for several days. It's nothing short of a rare delicacy, so I can't even tell if that's good or bad. I can't even tell. Girl was so hungry she could just eat everything. It's not about the dish, it's about the intention. I guess that's true. Yeah, that's true. Once I swallow a spoonful, my stomach begins to churn violently. The entire world seems to spit. Did he just poison me? Bizarre. Otherworldly visions appear before my eyes. Oh god, okay, he's still the same as ever. Revan's dancing in the air, and Xavier's black cloak suddenly transforms into a giant floating blanket. Oh god, yep. Yeah, same as ever. Same as ever. He has not changed. That is still innate to him. Oh. In the stream, I saw Philios again. It was far away from me, yet it was still beautiful. Walls of brilliant snow white surrounded the city. Towers loomed in clusters, their vibrant flags fluttering, the streets gleaming with a soft radiance. A procession of silvery white knights slowly navigates through the streets. Covered in flowers, they headed to the ancient royal capital. The knight who's leading them is surrounded by people. It's impossible to see his face clearly. He carries a certain air. Although he has returned from his journey, his presence is strangely familiar.
All of you can go on ahead. I'll join you once I've seen her.
Seen her. Her. The sun, moon, and stars revolves as he turns around. My vision blurs, and the white city walls transforms into a clock tower bathed in a sunset's glow. He turns around, sees me, and smiles. Before I can recognize him, a flock of pigeons flies past us. The flapping wings obscure his eyes.
I thought you'd never see me again.
I open my eyes and I feel like I was in a very long dream. I see the hem of the black garment, and as it casts a graceful arc underneath the candlelight. That man is looking at me. It's as if he stepped out of my dream.
I have an antidote.
In his hand, he's holding a bowl of medicine that gives off a faintly bitter scent. Although I have returned to my senses, I'm at a loss of words.
I already tasted it.
Thanks. Misinterpreting my thoughts, he speaks in a calm tone. I hesitate before reaching out to grab the hem of his clothes. I squeeze it a few times.
No. No, I'm not a hallucination that appeared because you were poisoned.
Okay. Taking care. He sits down at the edge of the bed, his elegant long fingers supporting the back of my neck as he brings the bowl of medicine in my lips. His pose is unmistakably intimate, yet his expression remains unchanged. His eyelashes aren't even raised once. I hear a clamor. Did something happen?
It's war.
There's a war happening here in a place like this?
Yes. Some of the revenants harbor obsessions from their past, waging war relentlessly. They never really die, and they don't stop.
They were once your subjects, your majesty. Why do you make it sound like it has nothing to do with you?
Listen. The loudest voices belong to those trying to find a way to rescue you, the Chosen One. If you die here, I'm afraid my moments of peace will significantly decrease for the next month.
The light flickers on his face as he picks up the bowl again.
Open your mouth.
Oh, okay. The slightly bitter liquid spreads across my tongue. He gives me a sidelong glance, but he doesn't look away until he confirmed I finished every drop. God damn it. Okay. Excuse me? Oh, hi Zoe. Ain't no way you joined in at that specific moment. That must be so confusing. During the days I've been bedridden, outlandish rumors... Oh. I'm getting a cold. What kind of liquid? It's a medicine. It's medicine. During the days I've been bedridden, outlandish rumors have spread throughout the city. The Mad King has become the Chosen One's servant. The Chosen One risked her life. The Chosen One has made a great sacrifice. They have misunderstood my actions from when I picked up a dagger and stormed into the castle. The reverends are so moved by his supposed heroism that they gathered at the riverside below and the castle every night to sing their praises. What an interesting way to describe a medicine. No, he's feeding it to us. That's what it is. Anime piano, why are you? And why are you? When he gets annoyed by their wailing cacophony, he occasionally heads out with his sword in hand. He returns quickly and their voices disappear. Just popping to say hello. I am busy today. Hoping you have a good stream. Thank you, Anime Piano. Appreciate. Good luck what you have to do today. Good luck. I'm unsure of what's happened outside. However, the shouting isn't as frequent as it was before for the past few days. Since they find a way to return to Philios became my only goal, the Cinder is not a single river. It's connected to numerous turbulations on various sizes. They intertwine like a tree's root system and extend in all directions. Some of these turbulation flows into gloomy swamps and plunge into a bottomless ravines. Other leads to lairs with reverend knights. Yet no matter where I look, I'm unable to locate the Tree of Life with Philosian's myth. Day after day I mark new locations on my map, only to cross out their names later. Exhausted, I climb over the castle wall. The moon has already reached its zenith. A figure is in the garden behind the castle. His hair reflects the faint luster under the moonlight. Is that Xavier? His interests are changed as of late. Instead of killing others, he grows flowers. Yet not even a fraction of light touches Cinder's fall, and only lumen flora grows here. The flower he tend to the ones I haven't seen before. What kind of flower is that? Curious, I walk up to him. He glances at me before he continues to water the plants. This kind of parallels the spring banner. Oh, where he's watering the flowers? Yeah, he would do that. Yeah. Aww.
One that shouldn't be able to survive here.
Then why are you growing it? He doesn't answer me. His fingertip touches with its stem. I'm not sure if he didn't hear me or doesn't want to respond. I know you have secrets. You don't need to tell me.
The fact that I have secrets shouldn't be a secret.
But this secret is related to a certain person, yes? I crouch down beside him and push aside a cluster of leaves. The wilted leaves vein have taken a yellowish hue, and the light blue flower bud droops. It looks so fragile that it might break at any moment. Perhaps people typically grow flowers to remind themselves of someone, or give them a gift. I doubt there's anyone you would want to give flowers to this city, though.
There is one person.
Oh, who? He sets the watering can aside, turns to face me and looks into my eyes.
We'll talk about it when the flower blooms.
Okay. I don't know if it will ever blossom. However, I do know that someone who promised what? However, I do know that someone who promised to help me hasn't kept his word. By the way, if anyone who joined in the raid, we're playing Xavier's myth card. If you were confused or what was going on, we're currently reading the Xavier myth card. If you have not seen this and this is a spoiler, you're more than welcome to head out. I completely understand. Otherwise, if you've seen the story or you don't care about spoilers and you just want to hang out, that's completely fine. Hang out with us. But yes, I appreciate you guys, as always. He nods thoughtfully.
You created a map of the entire city. Then you walked along the tributaries large and small.
I thought it was tribulations. I've been saying tribulations. It's tributary. What? Bro, that's really embarrassing. I have said this word wrong.
You created a map of the entire city. Then you walked along the tributaries large and small.
Tributaries. I'm an idiot.
You've done good deeds all the while. Tales related to your acts of kindness have spread throughout the land.
I was collecting information. Wait, how did you know about all of this? You rarely leave the castle. He's been watching.
Would you say these methods of yours are effective?
I'm quiet, then I shake my head.
None of them are the correct method to return to Philos. What a pity.
He's always like this. He dismisses my words with a few of his own. Well, we'll set that aside for now. About that relationship you mentioned before, I've made up my mind. I'll be... Ooh! That kind of hurts after knowing what goes on in the first myth card, huh? This is kind of all of what happened. Your queen, your companion, your knight. I feel like queen... Well, he's the king, so I chose the third one. Of course you did! Of course you did! Of course you did. I was gonna say, if I picked the queen, because he's the king, it's like we're married, so makes sense. What else? No, I was thinking the queen as like, I'm reminded by the first myth card where MC was the queen and he was our knight. So, yeah. You know what? Just for the funsies, I'll pick queen. Because my MC is my queen. Okay. All right. My identity is known far and wide. I've also earned a bit of respect. Why don't you step back and let me be the actual ruler of Cindersville? A queen, in other words. Yeah, he's gonna be like, absolutely not. That way, you won't be bothered by outside affairs. It doesn't matter if you want to plant flowers, kill reverends, or live a quiet life. To put it simply, I want to be someone who's important to you. Ooh, okay, you said that. You said it, girl. Perhaps worried about losing a stable source of food, I made a vow with the utmost sincerity. I don't know what his thoughts are, however.
What do you mean by important?
Oh, he needs a clarification. Let's say you're the only one that matters in my life. So she's just saying, I care about you, we are devoted to each other. Okay.
Huh. So you want to protect me?
Yes. As if he couldn't hear me clearly, crosses his arms and takes another step towards me. He's pretending he's made a humble inquiry. I doubt you would need my protection when you wield a sword like that. But when those reverends attack again, I'll be by your side. I'm so happy. He actually laughed. I can hardly believe my eyes.
I can help you figure out a method. On the other hand, you need to find a way to make a flower bloom.
Are you sure it can still be saved? After agreeing to his surprisingly simple condition, I returned to my room. After spending these days together, Xavier seems nothing like the Mad King those acolytes talked about. But the way he looked at me and promised to help felt like just an excuse to keep me here. Could it be because of the Chosen One rumor? With no answer for now, I sighed, yet his smile from moments ago kept flashing through my mind. The call of an owl resounds outside the balcony. A shadow swoops down and drops an envelope with a wax seal, and then flies away. Huh? I return to my bed and open the envelope. On the letter, the stark, concise handwriting catches my eye. We would like to invite the Chosen One to our sacred monastery so she can observe the selection process for the pilgrimage ceremony tomorrow. The Order of Babel looks forward to your answer. Do we want to go? Do we want to go? Okay, well, let's continue. Chapter 4. Guys, we barely scratched the surface. There's so many chapters. The story is gonna be long. Each month, the monastery selects individuals to sail among the endless cinders. This is known as the pilgrimage ceremony. The reverends believe that by traveling along the cinders, one can find the tree of life that connects Cinder's Fall to Philios. Once more, I find myself at the monastery. Everything has been transformed. The dilapidated altar and crumbling walls have been restored by the reverends. They are functional now. The acolytes' soft chanting echoes throughout the buildings. They carry an ineffable reverence. I pass through the noisy entrance hall and enter the courtyard. It seems the bishop has been waiting for me. You said the apocalypse is only a matter of time, and I'm the key to save this world. Even though I know these reverends cannot truly perish, I still feel a strange sense of unease upon seeing the bishop again. If there's going to be a world-ending flood, you should be building dams. And if a war is going to break out, you should be mobilizing armies. Those are more productive options than pinning your hopes on me, your so-called chosen one. Sensing the doubts in my words, he responds with a slight smile.
You think I've spouted lies to control the revenants, is that right?
Why do they believe me? Why do they believe you? Why do they believe you?
When the options are a false hope or genuine despair, the former option is much more enticing. Your very existence is hope incarnate. You have the freedom to choose your path. We shall not force you to bear the responsibility of being the chosen one. We are incapable of forcing you, in fact. But the pilgrimage ceremony shall be carried out as planned. It will be held during the next full moon.
He smiles before removing the key around his neck. He places it in the palm of my hand.
Memories prove one's existence.
True, you give us hope every day by existing. Ayo, ayo, sheesh.
Yet those who died here are trapped. They can never create new memories. If you cannot understand our faith, then I implore you to visit the underground library and see for yourself.
For several days, I immersed myself in the sea of books. Although I found no records related to the pilgrimage ceremony, I learned what happened to Philios during my absence. In the beginning, the energy needed to extend the planet's lifespan was almost depleted. These, called Wanderers, grew increasingly violent and occupied most of the planet. Even an immortal planet sustained with energy would fail to escape the fate of decline. After 200 years of silence, a young woman with not a drop of royal blood ascended the throne. Under her rule, Philios reclaimed its former glory for a time. This period would later be called the Morn Era. However, historical records about her are scarce. They have only managed to preserve the magnificent spectacle of her coronation. Her life and fate were seemingly erased by an invisible hand. There is nothing but a blank void. The situation in Philios grew increasingly dire as time passed. The royal family and its citizens were split into several factions. The constant dispute rendered of the monarchy on the brink of collapse. Natural disasters raged while the fires of wars burned without end. The flames of chaos swept across the land and destroyed the last vestiges of the old world order. The last monarch of Philios was an undefeated arbiter of judgment, yet he was the tyrant who supposedly led the kingdom to its demise. The tyrant addicted to bloodshed, the embodiment of corruption, a fallen god who was devoured by the darkness. This must be Xavier. In every historical record about him, the fall of Philios is almost universally blamed on that king. Yet, as I carefully read through the list of crimes, I feel as if he can't be blamed for everything.
What part of the text made you stop reading?
Oh. Startled, I look up to find the tyrant himself. He's lying down from the balcony above, and his gaze is fixated on me. Why are you here?
My only important person disappeared. Was I not supposed to look for you?
Important person. Oh! Well, 07, Yoshi. 07. I notice a young acolyte who served as an attendant has dozed off in the corner. Book in hand, I walk over to him. All these meticulously detailed accusations and atrocities, they read more like fantasy than history. He neither confirms nor denies it. He jumps down from the balcony and picks up a book. I can only imagine what expressions the acolytes would have if they saw him walking around as though he owned the monastery. According to this book, the first 200 years of your reign were referred to as the Golden is it epoch? Epoch? I don't know. I actually don't know how to pronounce this. I never figured out a way to pronounce this. It must have been wonderful. Why did...
Some matters should remain shrouded in the unknown.
If you don't want to tell me, then that's that. I'll assume all these myths about you are true since you won't say anything. I hesitate, but my curiosity eventually gets the best of me. Tightly holding the book, I move closer to him. So what happened to the royal capital of Philios?
It was destroyed.
What about the holy sword of the goddesses? Of goddess?
The statue was shattered.
Astria... is this a typo mistake? Knight Academy and the cloaks behind the Star Hunter's main building? I desperately recall the places I can remember.
Burnt to cinders, along with all the birds in the forest.
The wind blows past us, and the windows rattle as the chandeliers above us sways. The curled yellow pages flutter rapidly as the story rewinds to the first year of the Morn Era. A single event was commemorated, the coronation of Philios' only queen. Let's change the subject then. Have you met this queen? Have you met this queen? Out of all the monarchs who ruled Philios, why is her story glossed over? Even her portrait is unrecognizable now. I touch the blurry portrait on the page. The ink has been smudged. He looks up and his gaze lingers on that page, then he turns away.
I don't remember. I will say that your impression of Philos is too idealistic.
But those reverends said Philos...
They have no memories, and those without memories can only believe the stories told by others. Lend them your ear for too long, and you'll become just like them.
I know. I'm already someone without any memories. That's why I want to return to Philos and find them.
The revenants will be at their strongest during the full moon. We'll head back once you've seen enough.
Only now do I realize that he's here to take me back, even if he doesn't say so directly. I see. You're worried about my safety. You said you needed to find me because of our agreement, but it's actually because of loneliness. You lived in that castle for too long. The absurdity of our deal, his awkward expressions of concern, perchance it's because he's been alone and bored for years.
I won't stop you from drawing your own conclusions.
Good, I'll do just that. Especially when it involves matters that makes you uncomfortable, you refuse to speak of them in either case. I narrow my eyes and lean towards him. I push the book he's holding to the side. The city of Revenants has existed for over 100 years. Have you truly been alone all this time? Revenants exist in groups, and the acolytes gather together. They pray all day and all night in the monastery. I can hardly imagine what it might be like to live alone for hundreds of years, never aging, never dying. Are there any friendly revenants you can talk to?
You want me to become close friends with them?
Not all revenants are disagreeable.
You're already prepared then.
For what?
You'll be their only goddess. And once you're no longer needed, you'll be a sinner they hate.
A complex, indescribable emotion wells up inside me. I retort before I can stop myself. You always say that they deserve to be trapped in their futile obsession for eternity. How are you and I any different from them? Aren't we also trapped? I'm obsessed with returning. What about you?
Obsessions are for the dead. I have none.
He turns his profile etched in moonlight, yet his features are obscured in the shadows. I can't help but feel like nothing matters to him, whether time passes or stops, whether the flower he tends to bloom or not. He's just waiting. For what? I'm not sure. An inexplicable sense of frustration and loss bubbles inside me. Never mind. Don't leave just yet. I found these books for you. He furrows his brow slightly. Still, he turns and takes the book.
Philosian Guide, Caring for Flowers, and How to Identify
Okay, that's a direct diss to him, man. I'm not sure if flowers can bloom without light, but watering them 3 times a day will definitely kill them. Damn, this is... I don't know, this is kind of sad. This is so depressing, I don't know. Oh, it's always the myths card that makes you depressed. Always. Love and Deepspace? No, it's just love and depression, guys. Ah, man. Following the book's instructions and using the withered plants as fertilizer, the unnamed blue flower finally shows signs of vitality. It's grown taller since yesterday, and its leaves unfurled from a pale luster. Days pass. Before I know it, it's time for the pilgrimage ceremony. Outside the city, city walls, and along the riverside, over 100 tents have been set up. It's to accommodate the thousands of reverends who are here to witness the ceremony. After praying at the monastery, the pilgrims and acolytes descend among the ridge. They carry blessed lumen flora. The procession covers a long distance, singing hymns to praise Philios. They walk with carefree steps and carry lamps throughout the night. The lights in their hands form another river. They float through the dark forest and across the swamp. Oh my god, it's 36.
Why do I feel happy and sad?
Hang on a minute, let me just... Okay, there we go.
We have our faith.
But faith is fragile. It's like a flower or an egg. One careless moment is all it takes to break it.
What's an egg? I can't remember anymore. But it doesn't matter. We'll be returning to Philos.
Moonlight flickers across the mountain ridge as a gentle breeze passes, dazzling silver robes sway back and forth.
The Chosen One is attending the ceremony. My lady, why did you bring the Mad King with you? Trying to reform him must be a tiring endeavor, no?
I'm unaware of the new rumors that are circulating the city. I respond with a sheepish smile and lower my voice. Rest assured, he has renounced his old ways, thanks to my guidance and spiritual cleansing. The young reverend's expression becomes one of astonishment and admiration. I gently tug Xavier's sleeve. He glances at me and chooses not to expose my lie.
That's wonderful. May Philos prosper under eternity's divine gaze.
Why do the revenants always say weird things? Ready to depart, I pull Xavier's sleeve, yet he opens his mouth.
What if your eternity's foundation involves sacrificing others?
Nonsense! Philos is the embodiment of eternity, and everyone possesses an immortal soul. Even if some are sacrificed, they're necessary and justified.
He is not happy with this look.
How can we fight against the emptiness of time without immortality? How can we explore the universe?
Assuming eternity does belong to Philos, then why did you and the others die?
Yeah.
Unable to refute his arguments and intimidated by his sword, the young reverend stomps her foot and storms off. Inside most of the tents set up along the rivers are statues of Philios' royal family from throughout the ages. They're near the witnesses who are attending the ceremony. These royal statues are cooked. Oh, crooked, not cooked. These are cooked. These royal statues are crooked and misshapen, their features indistinct. Maybe it's because most of the reverends have a poor memory. This one is surprisingly lifelike. Its face is too fierce for my liking. However, I approach it and examine the small wooden figurine placed in the back. For some reason, it was a wooden stake in its chest. The last king of Philos, the man responsible for Philos' downfall. An indescribable emotion stirs. I pull out the wooden stake and place the figurine in the brightest, most prominent position at the center of the statue's base. I walk a bit further, and more reverends offer me flowers. Despite my attempts to refuse them, I eventually accepted each one.
Can you even carry all of these flowers?
He furrows his brow, but still takes the heavy bundles before me. More revenants gather by the riverside. The singing is so loud that they almost drown out other sounds. Worried we might get separated, he frees one hand to hold mine as we slowly make our way through the crowd. The lost king of Philos and the man responsible for Philios' downfall. That beloved king was eventually despised by all. That's you, yes? We've spent so much time together, his identity is no longer a secret to me. I'm more curious about that queen story. I want to know what she did. There must be a reason for everyone is reluctant to speak about her fate.
What do you think happened to her?
He looks at me. Stories about salvation and sacrifice follow the same pattern. Some perish, others are saved, some continue living, and others are forgotten. I suppose she didn't accomplish anything, that's why she was forgotten. Pilgrims pass us as they sing happily sing hymns and their yearning for light. Xavier watches the group heading towards the riverside. He suddenly speaks to me.
In the beginning, her statues decorated every strait. Some were dissatisfied with her conduct, but most adored her. They believed she would be the chosen one who'd lead Philos to its rebirth. She was the key Philos needed to obtain true eternity.
And then?
Are you asking what happened? She disappeared. No one knew where she went. For 100 years, the people thought she abandoned them. For the 100 years after that, the people slowly forgot about her. Another 100 years passed. Her portraits were burned, and her statues were destroyed. They became the stones that paved the royal capital's plaza. After the king ascended the throne, normalcy returned. Yet nothing could change this planet's fate.
His tone is aloof, yet tinged with scorn.
Her sacrifice was nothing more than an insignificant grain in the sands of time.
You're suggesting I shouldn't let my compassion push me into becoming the chosen one? I don't want to be that kind of person, though I don't plan on saving everyone either. What? Do you think I'm being selfish? They're already dead. Even if someone could change everything, that person wouldn't be me.
You were destined to fail as the chosen one the moment you gave them a modicum of pity.
Why do I feel as if you don't have faith in me? As we talk, several small reverends who recognize me hurriedly approach, holding the lumen flora they picked out. They ask me to help them weave up flower crowns. Xavier has an expression that shows he expected this to happen. I sigh and push away the reverends. 1 crown for each. Form a line. Okay. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Okay, let me stretch for a bit. Alright. When I look up again, Xavier's already walking away from the lights and chatter. The night wind rustles through the grass as his figure quickly vanishes into the darkness. He always arrives without a sound and leaves in the same manner. His thoughts are impossible to predict. The ferryman and young king stands by the riverside. They stare at the lights and the singing reverence from the night fog has almost consumed.
You keep her close. Are you afraid she'll recognize you? Or are you afraid she won't?
She won't remember.
It won't be long until the apocalypse arrives. After this pilgrimage ceremony, the river might grow again. And it might reach the Tree of Life. Do you want to be a witness to that?
Should they find a method to return, they'll see Philos is no longer the place they imagine it to be.
As the hymns reaches its climax, the boat carrying the pilgrims reaches the center of the river. Amid solitude and stillness, he turns to look at the elderly man behind him.
Isn't it peaceful when there's no one to ferry?
For us who desperately clung to life until the very end, being trapped here is a punishment.
Yet sinners should atone for those who died unjustly. Am I mistaken?
And her? What will you do when she can't continue? At long last, there is something beyond your expectations.
When the time comes, I'll have already made my preparations.
Seeing that he doesn't want to discuss it any further, the ferryman sighs and says nothing.
Don't you owe me 6 fares now, boy?
Your memory is getting worse. It's 7.
Damn.
Centuries have passed. Yet I've never seen anyone pay your fare except for her. Where to? I won't ask for a coin this time.
His boot tread across the moss dampened with night dew. He heads towards a bustling area with light and voices.
Nowhere. I'm waiting for someone.
I look at the forecast and the maximum today is like 28. Sharon's like 34. Yeah, feels bad. So hot. The Reverends say this grand ceremony is based on the ritual conducted in the past. It was how the royal family bid farewell to the knights before they were sent. I wonder if anyone gave Xavier flowers when he departed as a knight. I rub my sore wrist as I finish weaving the last flower crown. It's for him. Aww.
He was scary. When he passed by my tent and saw me making wooden carvings, he threatened me into making one for him.
Oh. My ears perked up when he's mentioned. I walk towards the tent surrounded by the Reverends. What did he ask you to carve?
A small wooden figurine of the Chosen One. It's you, my lady.
Huh?
He only gave me a gemstone from one of his buttons. Was he trying to flaunt his wealth? Unbelievable. He's only pretending to obey you. He'll spend every night cursing you with that wooden figurine.
That's an exaggeration, don't you think? Strange yet restless emotions stir in my heart. I look around, but I can't see him anywhere. Song drifts from a rustling forest in the distance. As the moon rises to its apex, the pilgrimage ceremony reaches its climax. The chosen pilgrimage drifts downstream in small boats. They sail amidst the reverends' cheer and songs. The reverends remove the floral wreath from their wrist and toss them skyward. There's a shower of light and rain that rains down. Did he leave me behind and returned already? For some reason, this scene feels strangely familiar. It's as if there was an even more magnificent celebration in my memory. What's happening to me? Pain suddenly pulsates through my heart. The violent tremors pounding against my eardrums as an unbearable force spreads from my chest to my entire body. Everything before my eyes blurs like a paint of soaked paper.
Your Highness? Your Highness? Tomorrow is your coronation ceremony. Starting tomorrow, you'll be the Queen of Philos.
Everything reminds me of the first myth. Before my eyes is not Cindersfell, but a magnificent grand palace. It's as white as snow and radiant.
For your coronation, he asked for 20 carriages to be filled with fresh flowers. I'm telling you this in secret, so you didn't hear it from me.
Jeremiah! Familiar voice. Oh, Jeremiah.
The children he hired lined the streets. They cheered and scattered flowers. Some stood along the roadside, others... In the end, the entire square turned into a sea of flowers. Did you see it?
Is this my memory? Are they talking to me? Wild winds sweeps through the area and toss aside the already weightless bodies of reverends. They tightly hold their hoods as they gathered around me.
It's the chosen one!
My lady!
Excited, expectant gazes approach me. I try to step back, but these individuals move closer. What did you just call me?
The chosen one! You shall save us, my lady!
Voices assault me from all directions as countless hands grab at my dress, their expressions revealing an urgent zealotry.
Do you remember what Philos was like?
You met the pilgrims in Philos. Did they find happiness? I heard that...
What are they talking about?
Help me!
Oh no. Is she slowly remembering? What's Philos? Pilgrims? Who am I? Why can't I remember anything? My memories have been burnt to a crisp. My mind is a blank slate. And I feel a strangeness unlike anything I have ever known.
Philos is about to meet its end. We beseech you, your majesty. As the ruler of Philos, you must ensure this planet survives. The ether core within your heart can save Philos from destruction.
The crowd parts. When I raise my head, I see an elderly man in a white robe standing before me. I don't understand why he's smiling. Wary, I step back.
Take her away.
After he turns and walks elsewhere, a young acolyte immediately runs towards me.
My lady, please return to the monastery with me. Wait! Please don't wander off!
I kneel at the moonlit grass and stare at my reflection in the river. The face reflected in the water is unfamiliar. The clothes I'm wearing are unfamiliar. Even the crown on my head is unfamiliar. Within the rippling, blurry reflection, numerous shadows stare back at me.
Come.
Oh, it's getting... okay. Shadowy hands reach up from the water. They pulled and tug on my clothes.
Become nourishment, just like us.
My thoughts too feel so though they're being pulled by countless decaying hands. I'm slowly sinking into a whirlpool.
Why are you here by yourself?
Xavier? Oh! What? What? Wait, wait. Am I... Why, I'm confused. Wait, am I dreaming or is this... What is that? What's... A white figure appears in the depths of the forest. In spite of darkness, he's cloaked in a soft light. As soon as he raises his head, I freeze. Several seconds pass before I feel the faint flutter in my throat.
Why are you just staring at me?
Xavier? My memories begin to stir once the first syllable of his name leaves my lips. They slowly flood my mind. This long-lost familiarity seems transcends time and space. It compels me to run to him and hold him close. But an icy hand from the riverbed tightens its grip. I'm dragged into a bottomless darkness. Oh, yeah, okay, I thought so. So it's like illusion. The group of pilgrims disperse. Only the lumen flora lie scattered on the ground.
Your Excellency, will we be able to return?
Worry not. The day when we are welcomed into the light shall arrive.
A raging gale churns the river's waters as dark clouds slowly obscure the moonlight along the horizon. In the fog, a boat carrying reverence is swept into a whirlpool. The vessel and its passengers are swallowed. They will never resurface. What is... Bro, this... Oh my god, bro, Guys, we are like... We're not even done yet. This is... Oh... That's a lot to take, man. The chorus of voices comes and goes like the ebb and flow of the water. It's close before suddenly becoming distant as it gradually fades into a depth of a murky consciousness. When I wake up again, I find myself lying by the riverside. My sleeves are soaked in with cold water. Was I unable to remember anything before? As an outsider, my memories slowly fade away, just like the reverence. Wait, Xavier? I freeze before I sit up and look around frantically. Xavier? No one answers. I stand and start my search. I soon spot a familiar figure in the nearby field of flowers. Xavier? I steady my breathing and stand in front of him. It seems as though he hasn't noticed me. Seemingly in a deep slumber, he lies quietly amongst the flowers. Thin wisps of black mist are wrapped around his body. It's as if the resentment of countless revenants is corroding him. Oh. His breathing is stable, his chest rises and falls with every breath. He's not injured. Is he actually sleeping? A weight is lifted from my chest. I crouch down beside him and poke the back of his hand. No response. He's always been a light sleeper. He would sense my presence as soon as I took a step in his direction before. But he seems to have fallen into a defenseless slumber this time. I can't help but lean towards him, to the point where I only need to see down to see his long, soft eyelashes. Okay, girl, admire him. Okay. You're always stern when you're awake, but I'll admit, you look cute when you're sleeping. Sorry, I'm a fangirly. Hi, Silver. Good morning. How are you? How are you? The person you like, the one you want to give flowers to, wouldn't she want to see you smile? I touch the corner of his mouth and imagine what he might look like with a grin. Without realizing it, he starts smiling. Did you say my name, or was I imagining it? Xavier. Who exactly are you? Oh, what are we? Deciding to set aside with unanswerable questions, I lie down beside him and touch his hair. The strands are intertwined with my fingers, and I begin tying knots, one by one for him. Next time you give me a cold look, I'll think about how you're letting me mess with you right now. As if hearing my words, his brows furrow slightly. Keep sleeping if you're tired. Oh! Jesus, okay. He's awake. He suddenly opens his eyes. Yeah, I was gonna be like, oh! That's not even, like, natural. He just... like that. That's wild. I loosen my grip, and the half-braided strands of hair escape from my hand. Our gaze meet in the darkness. He doesn't speak, instead of opting to stare at me for a long, long time. It lasts for so long that questions appear in my mind. Is he trying to confirm something, or is he waiting for something?
You're here.
Hmm?
I had an incredibly long dream. I followed my teacher into battle, and then I journeyed through the starry sea. When I returned, you were gone.
That kind of... Wait, that sounds like normal Xavier's tone. Like a very tired... Yeah, his voice is soft and hoarse. It still carries traces of a dreamlike days.
So much happened during those 300 years in your absence. I don't even know where to begin.
Oh no, I'm not ready. Oh no.
I doubt you want to hear those boring details. Do you remember our little planet? I told you about it before.
Don't remind me.
Wavy leaf sea lavenders grow better there. I brought back some seeds and hoped I could grow them for you.
So the name of the flower is wave leaf sea lavender? My hands tremble and I feel a sharp pain. The brooch on his chest has pricked my fingertip.
Back then, it was just like this. I thought my intentions were clear. Why didn't you understand them?
Oh my god, I feel guilty. Oh my god. It's like making me guilty.
Maybe I'm the one who's foolish. I should have been more direct from the beginning.
He gently holds my finger and carefully wipes away the drop of blood.
When we last saw each other, you said you had feelings for someone.
Oh.
It doesn't matter to me yet.
Oh my god, wait!
Why wasn't that person by your side when you were in danger?
Oh my god.
Forget him.
Oh my god! His persistent gaze stays on me for a long time. I can only nod in response. I don't like him anymore. But I like you, is that alright? Oh! What? What? Where is this? Oh my god, I was not... Okay. I did not think that was the next line of sentence that she was gonna say. As those words hang in the air, everything suddenly falls silent, even the wind stops blowing. The night is still and the flowers field is silent, only the distant waters of the river laps against the shore. Neither of us moves, and I'm trying to think of words that could break the tension. Then he shifts closer to me. Wait a minute, wait a minute! What are we doing? His cool fingertips touch against my jawline, and our breaths intertwine. I attempt to create some distance between us.
What's wrong? Am I not allowed to kiss you here?
Oh my god, what? Guys, I don't know. Why? This is so sad. I don't know what. I like feel his like desperation and yearning. But like he's trying to, but at the same time I can feel his like not resent, what is it? Like he's trying to restrain himself. I think that's that's the word. Oh my god. He lowers his head, his expression indiscernible. All I can feel is his cool breath against my eyelashes.
Oh, of course. Why would you want to see me like this?
Oh. The hand at my nape suddenly tightens its grip. He lowers his head again, and instead of retreating, he stubbornly kisses me. Oh, guys, stop it! Why does this hurt? Why does this hurt? It feels like I'm trapped in a thick, viscous dream. I'm unable to wake up and unwilling to try. The warmth and pressure from his hand sweeps into my skin. They carry an affection that borders an obsession. Okay.
This is my dream. I'm free to do as I please. You're a figment of my imagination, aren't you?
Oh, does he not know this is... Ooh. Oh my god, okay, calm down. Okay, calm down. We were calm 5 seconds ago. What happened? We were calm. Chill out. Okay. We were calm. We were so calm 5 seconds ago. ASMR. Oh my god. As our lips touch, I catch a glimpse of the lumen flora gently swaying. The wind has begun to stir again. Brother, that was in the past, copium. But I feel sad. I like, look. I feel sad about this. This whole thing is so depressing. Netflix and chill short. I don't think Netflix and chill existed back then. Oh god. Guys, we're not even done yet. Oh my god. It's just pain. This story is just pain. I'm just sad. Flowers and chill. Yeah, that's their version of Netflix and chill. It's just flowers and chill. The ceremony ended and those pilgrims were never seen again. The elders in the monastery declared the ritual a success. It was a conspicuous sign since the Chosen One appeared. The reverend celebrated every night. The city was filled with statues of the Chosen One in all sizes overnight. There also was the tree bark touched by the Chosen One, the tiles the Chosen One stepped on. Even the stone the Chosen One supposedly hit her head on after tripping over the branch during her arrival. They all treated as a sacred gift, and reverence completed with one another to preserve these treasures. That's wild. Yeah, Xavier's whole love story is just yearning and it's bittersweet in general. That's what I mean. You guys know I have a soft spot for, you know, characters who like yearn for their loved ones, which is why like I loved Caleb's like yearning part, because I kind of get it. I like his yearning, and I love Zane's yearning because he's trying to like, because the thing is, you know how his evil is out of control, and any ounce of strong feelings against her, his evil goes crazy, and when evil is uncontrollable, He doesn't want to hurt her. Like, I feel it! I feel it! That's like my kryptonite, you know? Like, any genre that has yearning in it, like, that's it. That's it. Pack up your bags. Like, this is it. This is the one. They were all treated as a sacred gift. Oh, I already read this. Okay,
Your baubles are nothing. My hand was touched by the Chosen One herself.
Oh my god. Upon hearing this, reverends surround him and let out a gasp of envious admiration.
You have been blessed. Excellent. We'll chop off your hand and mount it on the city
Okay,
wall,
that is wild.
so every passerby can shake it.
That's wild.
You want to cut off the hand that the Chosen One touched? Don't be afraid. We're incapable of feeling pain. Or is your heart not sincere enough?
No way.
I shall accept any
No way! I
sacrifice
knew it!
if
I was
it
like...
means I can be a pilgrim.
No way! I knew he was gonna do something silly. That's wild. People are crazy here. After attending the pilgrimage ceremony, I realized that as an outsider, my memories will slowly fade away too. If I can't return to Philios, I'll eventually be just like those reverends. Yet, where did those pilgrims go? Acolytes from the Order of Babel always avoid the question. Does the end of the river truly lead to the Tree of Life that's mentioned in the prophecy?
Your solution is to follow in their footsteps. You'll see where the supposed sacred path of pilgrimage takes you.
They say the river doesn't end. If that's the case, then what happened to those pilgrims? They didn't die, but they didn't live either. No one has seen them since. The river silently flows as our ferry glides across the mirror-like black water. A thin mist surrounds us. Come to think of it, if we're measuring how close someone is to the Chosen One, you should have been chosen for the ceremony.
I'm honored.
You ate meals cooked by the Chosen One, held the Chosen One's hand, and even embraced the Chosen One. You even Oh! Wait! Is she gonna say it? Oh, wait. That is not what I was expecting. Wait. Wait, what is this? I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, and you kissed her. But no, this is different. Wait. Wait, this is different. Koneko! Hello! Hello, hello. I hope you've been well. I'm gonna say eyes. These eyes were blessed by the Chosen One's presence.
Should I pluck out my eyelashes for you to count?
No. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Oh! Does he even remember that? I don't think he does. Am I gonna... These lips have also kissed... Remember what happened that day I swallowed my words? Oh!
You don't want to continue?
You actually don't remember anything. He responds with an expressionless look. He turns away and his voice is unexpectedly tinged with a hint of resentment.
You're the one who doesn't remember anything.
He's so angry! He's so angry! Not wanting to argue, I focus on what's more pressing at the moment. I need to figure out what happened to those reverends. If anything crosses the waters of Cinder's sink, perhaps the path they sought is there.
How did you get this boat?
Ferryman?
Or rather, how did you convince someone who doesn't accept credit to lend you this boat?
Oh. It's a long story. Oh. What happened? Hi, Jaden! How are you? After boarding the ferry numerous times, I gradually become acquainted with the ferryman of the Cinders. Occasionally, when he wanted to rest uninterrupted, I would volunteer to take over. He didn't agree to it at first and always refused with a cold expression, but as time passes, he eventually let me handle it. When I encountered reverends who wanted to cross the rivers despite lack of coins, I didn't turn them away. I asked them to tell stories as a form of payment. When he discovered this, he always turned a blind eye. As for his background and why he serves as a ferryman for this river, I asked him out of curiosity before, but he always refused to talk about it. You know each other? Yeah.
You can say we're old acquaintances.
Sounds like they're old acquaintances from Philios. As we gradually sail away from this city, we can see the desolate forest of the west is burning. A acrid grey smoke arises skyward. More reverend knights have been gathered at the edge of the forest, and the strife is becoming more prevalent. Consumed by resentment, they fight each other with the hatred from when they were alive. The screams echo amongst the dead branches and fallen leaves. Bro, guys, I'm losing the ability to read. Oh my god. As the bishop foretold, the signs of the apocalypse are once again emerged from the ruined city walls.
I was unaware you were skilled at ferrying.
After the bow hits a submerged shell and spins around several times, he can't bear to watch anymore. He takes the oar from my hands. Damn. I lose track of time. Black clouds gradually cover the full moon. Bro, I can't. I'm losing it. It's been almost 4 hours and I'm still reading this. And the scenery around us grows increasingly dark and desolate. Something's not right. The boat creaks and the river's current becomes turbulent. Startled, ravens fly in all directions. A chill creeps up from the water's surface and latches onto my skin. After passing through a dense fog, the river widens as if we arrived at a boundless sea. Where are we? The waters thrash violently like an untamed beast. The looming threads of danger is palpable.
I don't want this. I don't want to be trapped here. Join me. Become part of these dead waters.
These voices, where are they coming from?
Wait, don't fall in.
Under the water's surface, countless invisible hands seem to reach up. Hatred pushes them to maliciously toss our boat back and forth. I grip the edge of the boat with all the strength I can muster. Pain pulsates through my chest without warning. My vision blurs. It's as though invisible hands are squeezing my heart. Oh! The inky black water transforms into countless gold vines. I could almost believe streams of energy were flowing downward. I feel awful. It's like my strength is being drained away.
Watch out.
The increasingly violent currents strike our boat. The river's surface discards its serenity and transforms into a massive whirlpool. At that moment, I'm like a seed. I'm plunged into a darkness unknown to all. When I open my eyes again, I find myself curled up in a warm embrace. Our capsized wooden boat somehow glides smoothly along the riverbed. Mist reminiscent of Bale accompanies us. I can hear the rapid and foam washing over sharp reefs, but I can't see the dangerous shells. On the other side of the river, Cindersfell's shores fade from view, and despite being underwater, I can feel the moist air. The current gradually calms. Our boat continues to move along the dark underwater passage for a time before finally hitting a shallow bank. Hi Ruby, how are you? I love the Lotus Biscoff. Yes, that's good. Xavier steps onto the shore first, and then he turns and helps me stand up. Oh,
Careful now. If you fall in, you won't be able to float back up.
Despite the fact the water here barely reaches my ankles? The cave before us seems endless. Strange, tiny particles of light floats in the air. Warm and bright, yet they... What? Warm and bright, they feel oddly familiar. I can almost believe this energy was once part of me. A profound realization washes over me. Perhaps this is the sacred path of pilgrimage, the road that returns to Philios. Most likely not. The archives of the Order of Babel's monstery. What? Now I forgot how to pronounce this word. What? Monstery? Now it sounds weird. Wait, guys, I forgot how to read this now. It's been 4 hours and I was able to read this properly, and now I'm like second guessing I'm saying this wrong. No, monastery. I got it. Okay, sorry, my brain just was not working today. The archives of the Order of Babel's monastery had records of certain Philosian's legend. It spoke of a mysterious cave that was connected to the center of the planet. Could this be the cave that connects Philios and Cinder's Fall?
You have quite the imagination.
The sound of flowing water gradually fades behind us as we venture deeper. The further we go, the more the scenery unfolds before us. Look at these light particles. They keep increasing in numbers and brightness. Perchance the pilgrims who disappeared found themselves in this place. As the words leave my lips, an enormous monstrous skeleton appears. Bodies lie on the shore, they're still frozen in the position they were in for their final moments. These monsters...
They're wanderers. These creatures once roamed Philos before it was destroyed.
Oh, the gleam of blade flashes and the bone-white remains dissolved into energy particles before dissipating.
They were devoured by those monsters before they could escape.
You know something, yet you're unwilling to share it. He remains silent before turning away. His cloak billows out behind him.
If we could actually return to Philos, what will you do, aside from finding your name?
I haven't thought about it yet. Is there anything you would like me to do for you? Should I meet with someone on your behalf?
No.
The path splits in two, and for some reason I can sense the energy emanating from deep within the cave. I take his hand and keep walking. We need to discuss a certain matter. When I return to Philios and rebuild it, I promise to fairly evaluate your merits and shortcomings. I'll start with revising the historical text. The historians abandoned their duties and wrote pure fantasies.
And then?
Oh. Oh. I'll transverse the Treskari Sea. I will transverse the throne. Oh, ascend to the throne. I'm gonna save this one, maybe. I'll transverse the Starry Sea and visit every place the traveling bards sing of in their songs. I'll be like these speck of light. They emanate a faint glow, yet they can drift to distant places.
That sounds wonderful.
If the worst happens, as in I can't find anyone who remembers me and I'm unable to stay in Philios, staying with you would be nice. I keep those words to myself as I look at him. No! Say it! Just say it, bro! Just say it. Oh my god, oh my god. God damn it.
It's alright. The starry cosmos has many places you could visit. Take, for example, a beautiful little planet.
It's the edging. Yeah, that's you. My god, shake my head. God damn it. They talk about their little planet a lot. It makes me sad. I hear a strange clicking beneath our feet. We look down at the same time. There's a deathly pale wrist encased in crystal. Akin to veins, dark red vines are wrapped around a ribcage. The delicate roots of eerie flowers penetrate hollow eye sockets. Oh, that's gross. That's...
Look over there.
In the distance, a twisted tree looms. But isn't a real tree but one formed by countless crystallized skeletons, they're stacked and entangled with one another. The twisted forms are similar, for they step on those beneath them in a futile attempt to reach for something on high. Thin vines ensnared the crystallized remains. Together they form a thick, trunk-like structure that's deeply embedded in the planet. That's... 1,000 horrified thoughts flood my mind. This is the Tree of Life. It's a tree made from corpses. I've never seen these people before, yet I recognize their clothing as garments that belong to Philios. Each and every one of their expressions are filled with despair and terror. They are like souls in the depths of hell who seek salvation. Were these Philosians trapped here? Why?
Philos is an artificial planet.
He suddenly speaks.
Their pretense of eternity depends on an energy source called a protocore.
Oh god, he's gonna talk about it. Yeah. Protocore? Familiarity washes over me again, and for some reason a sadness surfaces.
The planet found itself on the verge of collapse after its energy was depleted. However, the most scholarly elder in the royal capital had a solution. The royal family discovered an uninhabited area with a chaotic protofield in Starfall Forest. It was located in the southern region of the planet. Deep within that forest is a cave. It leads directly to the heart of the planet. So long as humans were thrown into that cave, the planet's energy would never be depleted. Like the people who thought this system was justified, the planet possessed an insatiable greed.
Looks at those crystals that can no longer be called human.
They're the victims who were used as fuel.
Did anyone escape and live to tell the tale? I look at Xavier, but I already know the answer in my heart.
No.
He starts walking again, moving past the tree as he continues forward.
Those who defied orders and went to investigate disappeared after entering the cave.
The number of sacrifices required inevitably increased. No one can willingly sacrifice themselves for a planet unless for a good reason. Ah! I wonder who did that! I wonder who did that!
Thus, the royal family came up with a plan to cover up their crimes.
Yeah.
They no longer kept the sacrifice a secret. They used honor to disguise it and called it a pilgrimage. To maintain a false eternity, they needed to weave lies one after another. Every member of the royal family had to bear the burden of perpetuating these lies.
You were the one who ended it? He shakes his head.
Ironically, the one who did that wasn't even remembered.
Oh! Although our surroundings are quiet, I can almost hear everyone's desperate cries for help as they face death.
Now you know the truth. Do you still consider Philos your homeland?
Oh. My footsteps falter. I look down, and I'm greeted by eyes filled with absolute terror. That outfit. He's a pilgrim from that day. Tiny crystals seemingly alive spread from the youth's palm.
The pilgrimage is a lie. It will never lead us to Philos, or a source of nourishment for the cinders. The waters, they grow without end. Only then will it reveal the true path. You are the last one it needs, my lady. You can lead us back to Philos, yes, my lady?
He kneels before us and presses his forehead to the ground.
Why won't you save us?
Oh.
You traitor!
Oh.
Watch out.
He's gonna turn into a wanderer. Xavier wraps his arms around my waist and pulls me back. His sword draws a back and golden arc. It rushes forth and slices the figure's waist. The pilgrim who transformed into a wanderer falls into his knees. He prostrates towards the tree as if he's worshipping it. But that's wild. The crisis had passed and the lies beneath the pilgrimage was exposed. Yet I know that we can never return to Philos. After we return, we seemingly have an unspoken agreement to not discuss the path of pilgrimage. All those memories of Philos are nothing more than obsessions about past illusions. Was I one of those sacrifices? And if I was necessary, then no one remembered me. Yet after learning all this, I surprisingly find myself at ease.
Have you thought about your plans for the future? Assuming you can't return to Philos.
I'll stay here for now. Tomorrow's problem can wait until tomorrow. At least I'm free at the moment. The small boat sways gently at the river's surface. For some reason, tonight's moonlight seems especially bright.
Here.
He grabs my wrist and places a small object in my hand. Is this a gift?
Yes.
Is that the figure?
It's a...
Oh.
Special
Never mind. Never mind.
A trinket from Philos. It may be a fragment, but you'll find a use for it.
Are you sure it's not a small stone or pebble? Ah, you're trying to make me feel better?
You can see it like that if you like.
Alright, this shiny pebble is mine now. Although I want his flower more, this is the first gift he's given me. I've decided to accept the rock after mulling over it. Man. I lie down on the bottom of the boat and recall a similar tranquility had accompanied us for our first boat ride. Back then I accidentally touched his reflection and saw his past. I tried again at a later date, but I failed. An impulse to try again takes hold of me. The moon rises, light pierces the slender tree trunks and illuminates his reflection on the water's surface. When he isn't looking, I touch his reflection on the river. Man, everything is just sad. This time I saw him standing with his back to me, surrounded by an endless sea of flowers. As darkness gradually covers the land, the stars fill the sky, he places a cluster of light blue flowers before a tombstone.
This is a beautiful place, and I've always wanted to bring you here. But I never had the chance. I couldn't find you, and I
didn't
know if you liked the scenery here.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, this is so sad. His voice softens as his fingers slowly trace over the engraved text on the tombstone. Cut to the first queen of Philos, her name shines quietly like the stars. Everlasting, it shall never fade. Oh man! The name I have long forgotten comes flooding back. The forgotten queen was me this entire time. Man. This is depression. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. We're not even done yet, guys. There's still more. We're almost till the end. Second last. I have seemingly grasped a crucial thread as forgotten memories begin to surface. Xavier is the king who succeeded me after I disappeared. The truth is right before my eyes. This place isn't so different from Philos, or rather, places where humans exist are very similar to one another. But if I have been in the heart of the planet for years, then what did Xavier experience? Why is he even here? Man. Little by little, I pieced together the truth from the forgotten tombstones scattered across Cinder's Fall. The story continues. While I was gone, my knight traversed the starry sea. My knight put on that dust-covered crown. My knight became their king. It's the most magnificent coronation ceremony in the history of Philios. Damn, this is really sad. His decisions and achievements sent a chaos throughout the cosmos, and during the test of time, they had spread far and wide. The people gathered in the square, bathed in the sun's brilliant radiance. They danced in the rhythm of drums and wind instruments until midnight. Only when the radiant moon hung high, its light making the city walls the color of bones, did he finally leave the courtyard. Still wearing white coronation robes, the king removed his crown, akin to the god's merciful gaze. Moonlight poured through the dome and washed over him. Did he sleep well? What happened in his dream?
I miss you so much.
Oh my god! Why? After that, my knight picked up his sword. Monsters and rebels fell one after another to his blade. A new world order was established. Following centuries of war and chaos, Philios was ushered in a dreamy golden age. They adored and praised him. The ballads spoke of his wisdom and brilliance. All knights swore their loyalty to him. He was given the title Sentinel of the Stars. Yet in the end, they stormed his castle and held swords to his throat. Knowledge was lost and the world order crumbled and the war raged endlessly. He sat on his throne as a prisoner. Alone, he bore the weight of his crown. This was the downfall of Philios and the story of his life. Man. Horseshoes shattered the monastery's gate for the 14th time, yet the acolytes still panic.
What have you done to the river?
The bishop dismisses everyone and closes the door, his ashen face displaying anger.
You've discovered all our secrets. Royal blood flows through our veins. You, of all people, should understand that the planet will perish once we lose the protocore. The people of Philos will be unable to achieve eternity. Whether it's in the Philos of a bygone era or this city, the answer is still the same. The waters of the cinders and the planet's core can open the gateway to Philos, so long as they're nourished, of course. Whether it's these revenants or our queen, they're all...
Hasn't your tongue done enough lapping?
You want to kill me?
The guilty must atone for their sins.
The tip of the sword is pressed against the bishop's throat. He steps back and looks up to meet a cold, stern gaze.
Have we truly sinned? You dare to claim the kings of Philos were free of sin? Those moronic subjects were asleep. They were obedient, and they wouldn't scream a thing. But you woke them up and told them there were no deities to look up to and no roads forward. Don't you deserve death? Open your eyes. The chance to save Philos is within our grasp, and yet you want to destroy it again.
The planet can die. Let it all return to naught. A world that can only survive through sacrifice should have never existed in the first place.
You can't bear to see her die again. That queen you failed to protect. Her heart nourishes those poor revenants in the river, and it's our most precious sacrifice to the heart of the planet. If we throw her into the cinders before the last full moon, we can return to Philos once more. So many have already been sacrificed. She's been sacrificed once before. What's wrong with sacrificing her again? You were the crown prince of Philos. I'll let you be the king.
Your tired rhetoric never changes. This time, we'll find out if it's your call or mine.
The planet needs nourishment if it is to survive. Both you and her are suitable for that role. If you want her to live, you know the price you must pay.
God. That is wild. Moonlight bathes in the forest in a silver-grey hue. Some windows in a distant city remained brightly lit. This is the first time he stopped to listen to the reverend song ever since the false world came into existence. If there's a god out there, please hear my wish. May my death not be meaningless. Should our prayers be answered, we willingly surrendered our freedom to a false faith. Night falls and the reverend's hymns tremble with the rustling leaves. Moonlight appears dimmer compared to before. In the garden, that single wave-leaf sea lavender remains exposed under the moon. A lot of time has passed, yet the flower still hasn't bloomed.
Yes.
Is it because there's no light? He nods.
It needs to be somewhere with light.
Is your horse truly nameless? He thinks for a few seconds, and his voice is certain this time.
Shadowbind.
Shadowbind!
I only thought of it now.
Oh, okay. With a new name, Shadowbind tosses his head and neighs loudly. I try to stroke his mane. He nuzzles my palms this time.
After our first horseback ride, he disappeared because he was tired. Do you want him to take you on another ride along the riverside?
I accept his offer, and so we leave the castle with Moonlight as our guide. Shadowbind brings us down the mountain. How are you, Sparrow? You back from your nap? So Xavier was the king in another timeline? Yeah. But this is a sad one. I'm not really. As you can, I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm just very sad. The castle and moon disappear beneath us. Wind traces through our hair and dry branches sweep past our ears. We ride past burial grounds and abandoned cities. Fireflies sparkle between blades of grass, and the frost-white mountain paths wind beneath us under the moon. Shackles, boundaries, cities, and fate itself are left behind in this rush of wind. We race into the night as it deepens and charge towards the boundless horizon. We pull Shadowbind's reins as the moon rises. We sit side by side in the field of flowers near the riverside. I tear blades of grass into pieces and drop them into the water one by one. Some sink and the others are blown away by the wind. When he notices I have tangled the ends of his hair around a flower stem, he doesn't get angry. He slowly untangles it instead. A moment later, he plucks a blade of grass and tickles my cheek with it, as if to punish me. Oh, man. Time passes, he takes my wrist and pulls a small bracelet woven with lumen flora on it. It's tight. Are you afraid I'll lose it?
Yes.
The mountain wind is cold. The stream's water and moonlight spread out to create a silvery gray glow that rests on his shoulder. My eyes are half closed, and when I rest my head on his lap, it's so comfortable that I almost fall asleep. Who are you planning to give that flower to?
You.
Man. Man. I froze for a second. I hadn't told him my memories were coming back, and a thought started to form. Maybe Xavier had known who I was all along. He did. But I didn't know why he kept it from me, or what he'd really been through after I left. The past was like those rusted swords hidden in the flowers, left behind and forgotten. I remember the sword he once wielded was a reminiscent of moonlight. It's just like him. Do you know how to use a certain kind of sword, Xavier?
Why do you ask?
I grabbed 2 rusty swords from the grass and tossed one to him. It's nothing, I realize we haven't even sparred once. Oh my god, this is going back to this is going back to the myths card when they used to duel each other for funsies. God damn it. Using identical swords make our duel fair.
Alright.
First move, second move.
Your strikes are too slow.
Yet I still managed to block your attack. 10th move, 20th move. These techniques are all too familiar. He extends his finger, slides his hand down along my blade, and strikes my wrist. A tingling numbness shoots through my wrist, and I almost drop my sword. You...
Stay focused when you spar.
21st, 25th...
Taught you that.
Oh. Oh, what's happening? They're all... He's distracted. His sword spins through the air after being knocked away. I press the advantage and rush forward. I ram my shoulder onto him. Grass I can't read. Grass scatters and fireflies swirl into a chaotic spiral of light. As he stumbles, unexpectedly he falls onto a flower bed. The tip of my sword pierces the soil near his face. The duel ends with me as the victor. I suppose the prophecy was correct, Xavier. I truly am destined to defeat you. A deal's a deal. This city is now under my control. Instead of struggling, he calmly tilts his head to the side and places his palm over my sword hand.
I remember you saying you'd stand by my side. If that's the case, then our swords should be pointing in the same direction.
Well...
You still haven't told me who taught you that move.
Dissatisfied with my invasive answer, he brings that up again. I don't know, I've never seen it before. Then I can only guess it's unrelated to you. He raises his hand and his fingertip almost touches the blade. He turns his wrist. Before I can react, he... Oh, wait, okay, ooh, alright. Before I can react, he flips our positions, holding my wrist. He pins me down. Yo, wait a minute. Yo, wait a minute. Xavier, our duel already ended.
You didn't say we should stop, so it wasn't over yet.
Instead of backing away, he leans in. His nose almost brushes against my face. Oh, stop it! This is killing me! Come on! This is killing me! God damn it. How much more?
I taught you that move.
You said our swords should be pointing in the same direction.
I also said that soft-hearted individuals cannot become a ruler.
I should have gone all out.
Can I claim my prize now?
I push him away. I'm about to step... Man, stop it! Stop it! How much more can I take, man? God damn it. I push him away. I'm about to stand when a kiss suddenly lands on my forehead. Okay. Alright, sorry. Calm down. Okay.
You'll hit me if I do that?
Oh, he's pouting!
I'll do it more often then. I won't fight back.
Stop. You're killing me. You're killing me. What? Guys, I I shouldn't be too happy because I feel like we already know what's gonna come. Oh, whatever. Oh, I'm so depressed. But I'm happy about this scene though. So, on the way back, he carried me on his back in silence, his figure seeming to hold up the entire night around us. He's willing to tell me stories about his past this time. So how wonderful was this forgotten queen?
Very.
Damn. Maybe you're the only one who thinks so.
Many of Philos's myths and stories exist because of her. She issued an order that forbade anyone from entering that man-eating forest. She offended the entire Council of Elders.
Sacrificing yourself is a simple matter. Bearing condemnation while walking into the darkness is not. Perhaps the Mad King who condemned by all is the person who can save Philios. Remembering the rumors I'd heard from those little reverends, I gently tap him on the shoulder. A book said he refused every marriage proposal sent his way. Is that true? Ah! Oh my god! He's like, I only had one person in mind. Thanks for the hydrate. Alright.
What do you think?
Holding back a smile, I run my fingers through his hair. I mess it up before slowly combining my fingers through it to make it neat again. If this tree of life doesn't exist, will all of us be unable to return? I catch a glimpse of a fleeting sadness in his eyes with fleeting sadness in his eyes this time. My god. If everything must fade away, then I wish I could stay in this moment forever. We return to my room after walking through the moonlit corridor. The firelight gradually dims, its last embers casting a gentle glow on his peaceful expression. He leans down and kisses my forehead once more. Stop it! Stop it! How much more can I take?
Don't overthink it. Rest. You'll feel better soon enough. And when you open your eyes, you might realize this was all just a dream.
Guys, my eyelids feel as heavy as lead. I'm sleepy, yet why isn't Xavier going to bed? Has he never felt exhaustion before? And this boy in his current timeline falls asleep so much! God damn it. Good night, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see each other tomorrow. I recognized you the moment I saw you. When you return to Philos and see I'm not there, will you be angry that I deceived you again?
Oh!
There's a spaceship docked at the northern edge of Starfall Forest. It should still be working.
Oh!
Coordinates have already been inputted into the navigation system. You can leave if you want. It'll take you to that beautiful little planet.
Man. When I wake up again, I feel a boat swaying beneath me. I'm alone. An elderly ferryman sits at the stern. There's a dull ache in my heart, and my memory is a blur. I don't know who I am and where I came from. I look around, and the river and cave and rocky shores, everything is unfamiliar to me. Where am I? Who are you? I look at the ferryman. I feel like I know him, but I can't remember who he is.
Once you cross the boundary between life and death,
No!
the rest of the journey is yours to walk alone.
No way! For some reason, I'm clutching on an oddly shaped fragment. It emits a faint glow and responds to the energy flowing from my heart. The boat enters a narrow cave passage. The sound of water droplets echoes and strikes my ears. Before long, the boat gently runs aground. It rests at the shore before a hazy halo of light. Everything is immersed in this soft, gentle radiance. Motionless, I stand where I am. I cannot suppress the feeling that's behind the light lies an invisible force. It's drawing me in. The faint sound of the wind approaches from a distance, as if it's coming from the entrance to another world. Respond. When my palms touch that light, a blinding radiance surges like the tide to engulf me. Oh! When I open my eyes again, I find myself in an unknown place. There's no sky above, no earth under me. The world floats in a sea of consciousness. The air is moist and seemingly flowing with life. I can almost feel I'm positioned at the end of the circulatory system that's making its way back around. What is that? Countless fine veins of light extend from a main trunk, their rhythmic flow resembling the breathing of a large organism. It's a beautiful, enormous tree.
Go a little further ahead, and you can return to where everything began.
Who are you?
Our fates are similar, and yet they are different.
Oh, wait.
I sensed your presence when you entered the heart of the planet.
The heart of the planet? I feel like I know that place very well.
You must be feeling very confused right now. Wherever there is light, the shadow must follow, and together they'll coexist. Likewise, Cindersfell is the shadow of Philos. It is also a failed possibility that continues to expand.
So Cindersfell is heading towards its destruction, but destruction too? Why am I here then?
Just like how you saved Philos, you possess the power to save the city of Revenants.
Old memories washes over me. I sat on the throne and waited for a long time, but my knight never returned to me. They told me the only way to save this planet is for me to walk into the heart of the planet. But if I'm willingly become nourishment for Philos, then why do I feel pain and loneliness? Was I not prepared to be sacrificed? Was I waiting for someone to find me? This is painful. This is painful. But this time I refuse to repeat the same mistake. I refuse to be Philos' salvation, and I refuse to be everyone's hope. The Chosen One is nothing more than a tool for selfish people who want to keep their immortality. Be it in Philos or in this city of Revenants, it's all the same.
You are correct. Philos' destruction cannot be prevented. There was once a king. When he was still a knight, he reached the same conclusion. To truly save those trapped in eternity, one must return to the correct divergence point and create new possibilities. The current Cindersfell is but a false branch. It's a tributary destined to run dry.
Are you talking about going back in time? When is the correct divergence point? Let's out a soft sigh.
The two of you chose different methods to save the planet. Neither was right nor wrong. But salvation should never be achieved through sacrifice. The path of backtracking is dangerous. Success is far from guaranteed.
I remember him bidding me farewell in the empty palace. His lonely figures walked away from the royal court. From that moment, the two of us and the planet we inhabited created different tributaries of fate.
The ether core within you shares the same origin as this planet. Its power is from the depths of the cosmos. The protocore will mend the fractures in this world and allow that eternal city to become a reality. Before its power is depleted, it can grant you one last choice. You can return to the divergence point he created, or remain in this false Philos.
I see what's going on.
Everything is in your hands this time. However, I must warn you, if you choose to return to the past, this world will immediately collapse. Philos' fate might find a new hope, or it will march toward irreversible destruction once more. Even you shall become an unknown variable. Have you decided?
Ah. I knew she was gonna say that, but man. I want to go back. That's... Oh. They knew. I mean, she knows, but in the boundless passage of time and eternity is nothing but stagnation, and existing is such a state is meaningless. More importantly, Xavier shouldn't be trapped in that darkness. Yeah. Xavier's not gonna be... Yeah. The light fades, and I feel my body becoming solid again as I return to the entrance of the cave. I come to my senses and look at my hands. They are gradually becoming transparent. Does that mean the world is collapsing? Ferryman waits silently at the cave's entrance, only to see me emerge. Does he smile?
Go. You've made your decision, and I'm certain it's the best one. My dear child, I have always been proud of you.
Aww.
And you've been through so much. As your teacher, I owe you an apology.
I stare at the old man's familiar face, yet I can't remember who he is. He says nothing else. He hugs me before giving me his oar. Wait! He doesn't stop, nor does he look back as he walks into the river. The water laps the shore and washes away his last footprints. This is so sad! Shit! This is really sad. The small boat rocks back and forth as it sails along the inky black river. Action as my guide, the glowing orb of light that was hanging from the bow vanishes once the boat docks. Shadowbind anxiously paces back and forth along the riverside. He calls out to me when he spots me. Are you going to take me to him? Shadowbind stomps his hooves before galloping off with me on his back. We're heading to Cinderfall. In these final moments, I must be by his side. Yeah. No matter what happens, we'll stand together. Oh my god, I'm not prepared for the last chapter. I'm not prepared. Man. I am not prepared for the last chapter. Okay. Ah, man. Cinema for real. Wind sweeps across the wasteland. The sky is drenched in a blood-red light. In the distance, battle standards lie in the mud. Reverend knights straggled between mountains of corpses. No one knows when the horns of war sounded. On this night soaked in unnaturally bright moonlight, the Reverends are reminded of a great battle that destroyed Philos. The king who destroyed Philos is the sinner who destroyed eternity.
You decided to face me alone. Shall we make a bet? Let's see if these people you're trying to save, in spite of your tainted reputation, believe in you or me. All survivors of Philos, your former king has rendered your sacrifices meaningless!
Hordes of Reverends walk. They drag their stumbling feet as they approach the city walls step by step. Broken arrows and spears lie scattered on the ground. Meanwhile, he's encircled by thousands of Reverends. Countless spears are thrusted towards him, countless blades slash him. Reverends have been consumed by their hatred and despair for too long. They need a living sacrifice to pay the debt they owed to the dead. Yet Cinderfell was never meant to exist. It doesn't belong to the living or the dead. The light blade was that once protected the kingdom has transformed into a dark blade that slays the dead. Before its collapse, he entrusted the protocore to me along with Philos' last chance of survival. From that moment, I was the only person who could access the divergence point and return to Philos. Yet, he would remain trapped within this madness in eternity's embrace until the apocalypse arrives. The massive sword soars as it slashes and cuts. It impales one reverend soldiers after another as they lunge towards him. However, the reverends slowly realize the blade that once struck fear into them can no longer reduce them to ashes. Silence lasts for a moment, then they erupt into a frenzy. That sword is no longer arbiters of death. They cannot be destroyed. There is no need to be afraid. Man! They celebrated, they howled, they surged like waves towards the lone figure who stands with a sword. Xavier! He turns his head, his gaze passes the flames and smoke of battle. When we make eye contact, surprise appears in his face. Yeah.
How did you...
Why did you think I would go somewhere without you? I spur Shadowbind through the reverend horde. Without any hesitation, I charge towards him. As our paths intersect, I lean down and grasp his wrist. I pull him up behind me in one swift motion. Ah, stop it! I'm the one holds his hand this time. As our power resonates, light swiftly I don't know how to pronounce this, and forms into a blade. Streams of light winds along the back of the blade. Power surges and boils between our palms. Before the reverends can lunge towards us, I grab his hand. Together we rise the sword once more. The two swords of the stars were always meant to point at the same direction.
Now you two remember, you can die together. Philos doesn't need traitors. May you have an audience with eternity.
The greatsword delivers a mighty slash, the wind howls, and the very fabric of reality shifts. Amidst violent tremors, a rift splits open the sky. Countless golden rays rain down and slice the dark clouds like a sharpened blade. Philos' apocalypse shall descend at long last.
The light! It's the light! It's the sun!
We've returned to Philos, our salvation!
Oh my god, this is... The sunlight is akin to a torrential downpour after a long drought. Delirious with joy, the reverends raise their head and race towards a small hill formed by piles of armor. They're desperate to be the first one to touch the light. Yet it's so dazzling and brilliant that it's impossible to look at. The reverends are forced to close their eyes. The black armor covering their bodies starts to crack. It happens once, and then another crack, and a third crack appears. Crystals rapidly spread across the skin that's touched by light. They reach their shoulders, chest, and arms.
It burns! Monster! I've become a monster!
No! This is a wanderer!
Is this the price they have to pay? Their faith that's forged from lies, a pilgrimage built upon flesh and blood, all of it leads to an even more absurd death. The overwhelming flood of light knocks down and breaks them. In the distance, a pile of armor and a lone figure remains. He sways as if he was about to fall, yet he struggles to stay upright.
The eternity of Philos! It cannot! It cannot!
That body which channeled the power of countless reverends is an arrow at the end of its flight. However, it stubbornly maintains a massive spectacle form. In his despair, he turns only to see a light blade tear through the heavens. It rushes towards him with an overwhelming force. Light blades devour heaven and earth. Time seems to freeze in this moment. Then there is silence. Shadowbind, who's beneath me, vanishes. As I'm about to fall into a sharp spears below, a hand grabs me. Oh my god, the horse! The horse! No! No, the horse, man! Xavier. The radiance of the sun and the moon emanates from his body, yet the heavy blade in his hand can no longer be lifted. The world falls into silence, only he and I remain. He kneels beside me. He silently looked at me. Man. He opens his mouth as he's trying to speak, but he can't utter a single word. I realize it's the first time he said my name since I arrived to this world. I was just like thinking, I'm like, he didn't say my name before. This is the first time.
It's been a long time.
Oh my god, is this the time they reunite? Are you kidding me? This is like few minutes left. Are you serious? He wipes away the tears from the corner of my eyes, yet more replace them at a quickening rate. I don't understand how he can laugh while saying those words. The most important person in my life left me for a faraway place. I thought he would never return. The days we spent apart grow longer than the days we stood side by side. Man.
Was this your choice?
I shake my head, then I nod. He doesn't actually know my decision.
Good. The choice you made must be the best one.
Luminflora petal mingles with ashes and float into the sky, dyed by twilight. Our story is coming to an end. Man. Okay.
You said my shoulder was cold and a hard pillow, and yet you slept for so long.
Man, I'm just sad.
Do you like this one?
I do like it, but... on guard. Okay.
You have a unique way of showing affection.
I'm just testing how it feels at the moment. Man. Oh, what? Oh my god. Why would they do that?
Nimble and light when you hold it. It's perfect for your
Why is
skill
it time limited? Oh my god. Wait, what a bit. Wait, now I'm curious about a different choice then. What if I didn't do that?
It managed to strike the crown, has good durability, and is good as a sword.
The sword is well made, and the storm has passed. In the world filled with sunlight and flowers feel...
We don't need it. Looks like you've been enchanted. You miss it already?
Of course not. Take hand. Okay. Man. Stop.
My
I'm in
hand
so
would
much
look
pain.
Weird if it's not holding a sword. But now, you gave me the best answer.
Looks like a little bird's tail.
Sunlight and flowers are too peaceful. We could use a lively friend.
If only one birdie will fly away. That I was really fast. I didn't read it. Make another one. Stop it! I'm so depressed. When there's two of them, I didn't read it. Oh, I'm too depressed. I'm too. Ah, my God! Oh my God, I'm too depressed. God damn it.
Once they're used to caring for each other, they'll never be apart.
Oh man, I'm just so sad. Okay. Man. Honestly, like, okay. Honestly, this is very bittersweet. It's sad, but it's bittersweet. Man. Man, I'm not even ready for this. Your face, it's so cold.
The sun is coming out. We won't be cold for much longer.
Man.
We'll always be together.
Well done, game. You made me cry. Fuck. Fuck. I am crying. I only have cotton balls. Fuck. Hold on. I only. Oh wait, shit.
Why do the knights always say, "May Philos prosper under eternity's divine gaze"?
One moment. God damn it. God damn it. I don't have tissues. I only have cotton balls. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it. I thought I wasn't gonna cry. I did. Oh man. God damn it. I told you to bring some. Well, I didn't cry for Raphael's myth card, but I didn't think I was gonna cry for this one. Damn it. I thought I was a strong-willed lady. Damn it. God damn it. Oh man. God damn it. Wait, I didn't even hear it. I was about to get cotton balls and then this character started talking. I didn't even hear anything.
Zay, why do the knights always say, "May Philos prosper under eternity's divine gaze"? Is it because we have very, very long lives?
In Philos' oldest historical records, eternity doesn't refer to one's lifespan, but rather the stories of humanity. These tales are told by both the living and the dead.
I feel so pathetic. I'm using cotton balls. This is the only thing I have. I feel so pathetic. God damn it. Time to use those sleeves. Oh yeah, you're right. I should have used the sleeves. I don't know why I'm using freaking cotton balls. I'm an idiot. Oh, whatever.
The living gather the embers left by those who have passed away. The footsteps of the dead echo in the dust. Their stories shall be recited by poets and told by travelers around a campfire. When their names are spoken once more, only then will their unfulfilled ambitions, unexpressed love, and unsolved mysteries transform into stories that are passed down for generations. And to endure the test of time can be seen as a divine miracle. Eternity has always been about stories that can immortalize humanity's joys and sorrows.
As soon as I let go of his hand, the world is released from some kind of restraint or constraint. Everything begins to move backwards. My consciousness is plunged once more into that familiar darkness. But a gleam of light gently lifts my body. In the rapidly flowing river of time, I witness many miracles I have never seen before. A tree learns to stand again from the scorched earth. A bird breaks free from the mud and takes flight. All the wilted flowers with faded colors return to the hands of knights and rushing to meet their beloved. Tiny life regrows in the magnificent tapestry of fate. Time radiates outward with countless pathways leading back to the past. Until everything slows down once more. At the very last moment, I hear a gentle voice speak.
Thank you for choosing him.
Move forward. Oh! Outside of the castle, the sky is clear and the air is crisp. The surrounding landscape sits in silence. The skylark's song drifts down from above. The day is no different from yesterday, just like countless other days that have slipped away in Philos. A small boy kneels amongst the wildflowers. He struggled to lift a sword that's taller than himself.
You had a selection of weapons presented before you. Why did you choose the sword?
It suits me.
What? It's a young Xavier. It suits me. Oh my god. Philos' royal family has always upheld a tradition of honoring martial prowess. Throughout all his training, he showed a strong aptitude for swordsmanship, as if he was born with some nimble, graceful techniques already ingrained in his heart. In less than a month, he surpassed the old students who were training for a year.
They say that once a knight takes the sword, they must shoulder the responsibility of protecting Philos.
He slightly bends down and looks at the child's somewhat bewildered eyes. He smiles while stroking his wind-tousled hair.
Is that the kind of person you want to be?
He follows his mother's gaze towards the corridor. It's lining with shining, golden portraits of past Philosian kings.
Should I?
Predetermined answers aren't what makes us human. It's about embarking on a journey to find answers, even when you already know them.
Wait, guys. Question. Okay, maybe I'm Delulu, but is this mother the same voice as Tree of Life? Am I being Delulu? Is it the same person?
Even I don't know what kind of person you should become.
Where can I find that answer?
He holds his hand for a moment, then she lets go and leans down to straighten his wind-ruffled collar. Tree of Life has a softer voice? Okay. That's fair.
Go to the paths you've walked, the people you've met, and the very depths of your heart. The farther you travel on your journey, the closer you are to that answer.
The young boy nods. He sort of understands.
When that time comes, will I know why I'm supposed to wield a sword?
Yes. However, a sword is still a weapon. It can and will harm others. Knights wield swords for their king, and kings wield swords for their country. You shall have peace in your heart only when you wield your sword for the choices you've made of your own free will.
Royal Capital.
A field trip to a nearby star system? Who came up with that excuse?
He did.
I did.
All of us did.
I don't sense a hint of remorse from any of you. Face the wall and reflect on your actions. Xavier, come here.
Yes, sir.
Was Traceback 1 your idea?
Yes.
The backtrackers and the secret base under the library were also your doing.
Yes.
I must have committed terrible sins in my past life. How else could I have ended up teaching self-righteous fools like you?
Oh, if only you knew. Oh, if only you
Wanderers
knew.
are not this planet,
Oh,
inside
God.
out. Why are you pretending you can't see it?
It's not your turn yet. Shut your mouth.
Stubborn old fool.
Oh,
A
God.
kingdom will not capitulate to anyone, not even its crown prince. You will be abandoned by the royal family the moment you turn your back on them. Have you truly thought this through?
I know what I need to do.
I guess Xavier thinks he's some kind of savior. You're only making these grand statements because you were born with wealth.
Okay, alright. Low blow.
This has nothing to do with you. You're jealous he's the crown prince while you're
Yeah,
nothing
Jeremiah,
but a forgotten
talk.
hooligan from a
Yeah.
branch that...
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Is it because you lost to him today?
This is why he's your bestie. Yes, Jeremiah, you talk your truth, man.
Matters involving the royal family do not concern you, peasant. You have no right to criticize.
Did he call Jeremiah peasant?
You... All of you are so...
Oh, God.
Can you put the arguments aside for once? Or am I the only one who actually wants to embark on this voyage?
Yeah, I forgot we don't like him and Isaiah, right? We don't like these two, if I remember. Nearby, their friend looks down with a smile and records the umpteenth quarrel amongst the backtrackers in a knight's handbook. Even when they first settled on his name, they were almost ready to bawl because they thought it wasn't catchy enough. Xavier looks into the distance. His thought drifts to the space between the leaves where a small bird is singing high above the branches. He feels as if the river of time that endlessly flows has come to a standstill. The chirping birds and the drifting clouds and the wind gently rustles treetops, seemingly freezes. He turns around and gazes at the green fields at the foot of distant mountains. For some unknown reason, he thinks he hears someone calling his name. Yet under the dappled light shifting through the leaves, there's only one fruit that has fallen.
That brat hits too hard. Oh, I almost forgot. I won't tell her about the backtracking. Don't worry.
Yep.
What happens between us doesn't involve you.
You... This is what I get for trying to be nice.
God damn it. Poor Jeremiah. Damn. Silvercord, autumn.
It's time to go. While I was resting in Silvercord, I heard them singing stories about you. You always worry that you aren't doing enough. But you're a good queen. You always will be.
Man. Philos.
Traceback 2 is preparing for launch. We'll be traveling to a universe that remains unknown to us.
Stars sweep past the window one by one. During a long voyage, most interstellar travelers choose to enter sleeping pods. Only one does not. Though there are countless moments of lightning streaks across stardust, he sits alone in the cockpit. His thoughts are indiscernible. When passing a beautiful alpha star cluster, he doesn't look back. When passing a star that's about to be born, he doesn't look back. When passing the floating, faintly glowing dust in the cosmos, he still doesn't look back. The spacecraft finally passes through the long, seemingly endless deep space tunnel that's akin to a river that flows forever. It carries him to an unknown destination. But in the universe where time still has an end, he must have gone to where I am. Yep. Yep. And then we get to the current timeline, right? Oh. Oh. Man. God damn it. Okay, I didn't think I would cry today. I won't lie. I thought I was a strong lady. I didn't cry for the Rafayel one, but god damn it. God damn it. So it's a loop, yeah. So, cinema. Absolute cinema. Oh my god, that was so good. Not as strong, yeah. Man. Oh, Phantom Jester, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Also, Neville, welcome in. Good to see you. Royal people make me cringe unless they're the cool kind of royal where they actually care about their people. Exactly. But I prefer his standard myth, to be fair. This one's a hella long. Okay, well, you. Okay, Torrent. That's wild. That's wild. I mean, to each their own, right? Oh, my god. I don't know. Oh, whoa, I almost forgot. Wait. I almost forgot to claim something. Hang on. I just remembered. What is that? What do I have to claim? What is that? They could have cut a lot of moments. I can see that, yeah. I can see that, but then again, I'm a bit of a sucker of you know, slow burn, so I like this. I kind of like the slow burn. Okay, well, damn, guys. Damn, I feel sad. Well, I don't know. Actually, to be fair, I don't really feel sad. It's more so, yeah, it's bittersweet. It's very bittersweet, for sure. Ah, man. Thanks for the hydrate. Thank you. Someone's gonna think I'm a Xavier fan with all these cards. Can you guys guess who my favorite is just by looking at all these cards? I bet you can't. I bet you can't figure out who's my favorite. Oh god. Anyhow, well, that was really good. Now I'm trying to. I feel like I shouldn't compare to the other myths card because I feel like on its own it has its own story and meaning, and I feel like it kind of feels wrong to compare which one's better because I feel like it's their own story and I feel like I shouldn't compare it, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think it's hard to pick a favorite. I would do that for you. Okay, Torrent, alright. Torrent's like, don't worry, I'll pick it for you. Silas is still the best? Oh my god. Torrent's like, got you, I'll do it for you. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm like the same with when someone asks me who my favorite like love interest is, I always go with I don't think I have a favorite. I think I just like their stories individually and and I don't really want to compare them because it's their own character. That's like saying, who do you like more, mom and dad? And I'm like, how do they're their own character. They have their own meaning. I can't pick a favorite. I don't know. That being said, I don't know. I liked Silas's one. I liked Raphael's one. And I liked Xavier's myth card too. It's always, honestly, always the myth cards. I knew they have chef's kiss writing for this every single time. Well, guys, you know what I'm ready for? The beach episode. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for I still haven't gotten the cards yet. Sorry, I almost called you Cable. Sorry, Caleb. Today's not your day. I called Caleb Cable. Oh man, what was his outfit? I don't. Oh, that was the outfit I gave him. I don't remember it. So Silas Dragon, Xavier Standard, Xavier Myth, New Myth, Zane Limited Myth. Lumiere, Silas Standard, and Caleb. You put Silas Standard above Caleb Standard? Rafayel, the new myth in the middle, I guess. Have you? Oh, okay. Hi, Parts. How are you? Yeah, fuck you, Caleb. That's wild. So you like Silas's boxing standard card? You look sleepy. Yes, I do need to sleep. It's been it's almost 11:30. Okay, wait. Bunny Lexi, wait, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. For context, anyone who doesn't know, I already rolled in the banner in the beginning of stream. Not successful, as you can tell. Few rolls left, and I'm poor. I have no rolls. Yeah, I picked Rafayel because I wanted to see what the carrying, I want to see MC, being a Rafayel Pillow Princess, you know what I mean? I just want to see it. Have to check our Otome channel and rate my beach pictures. Oh, Jesus. Is this your questionable photography that you posted, that you sent me in the DMs before? Is it this one? Oh, God. Yeah, you know what? After doing a really sad card, I want a happy card now. I want a happy card. Oh, God. Oh, nah. Oh! Wait, that's cute. Okay. Ooh. Cute, cute. Damn. That's cool. Alright. Well, that's it, guys. That's it. Man, Xavier. Now I know your whole story, man. I know your lore now. I mean, I knew about, his first myth card. Like, I already kind of knew, but, like, this one's, like, more. Yeah. Well. Caleb card, a new Rafayel card, and next week? Wait, new Rafayel card? Oh! Wait. Isn't that a 4-star card? Hang on. Is that a 4-star card? Where is it? Yeah, this one? I have pulled for the beach cards. And so far you got Rafayel and Xavier trying to get Zane. Damn, you lucky duck. You lucky duck. That's nice. I think, okay, in my 3 choices, I picked Rafayel, Zane, and Silas. And then I picked the precise wish I picked Rafayel because I think their story would be a little bit funny. I want to see what's going on. Well, gotta check it out anyway. Yup. Yeah, it's a 4-star. Yeah. Well, if you're gonna say I should do 4-star card stories, there's a lot I haven't done. Like, I haven't done the the Chinese New Year, what is it? The cards for that. It's a 4-star cards, the Lunar New Year cards. I still haven't done it yet. Let me have a look. Where is it? Date? Oh wait, no, it's not here. Whoops. Go back. Is it this? I'll pick Zane as an example. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't do this! Wait, I didn't do this! Okay, I would be more curious about what's going on here, but yeah, it's this one. I was talking about this one. I haven't done this one. So yeah, these are 4-star cards, so I haven't done it yet. Whoopsies. Haven't done it. Xavier, I'm like simultaneously sad and like bittersweet about it, but man, you're not talking to me. Sir, talk to me. He's not even talking to me. God damn it. Oh well. Okay, well. Okay, let me see what else I have to do and then we'll call it a night. Oh no, this is it. Okay. Okay. Those are short ones, but you can do a compilation where you have no cards to play. True, yeah. I want to do that, yeah. So there's a lot of 4-star cards I haven't done that does seem to have like, not cutscenes, what is it? You can see it's a little different, right? Yeah, I can do those. I'm still thinking about the battle pass, like if I want the battle pass. I'm still thinking about it. Like, where is it? It's this one, with Zane and Xavier. I'm like I think about this. It's ending in like 16 days. I can get additional rolls if I want. How many rolls was I able to get? 2, 4, 6. Oh, 7. 7. Close your YT stream before you forget. Oh yeah, that's true. I do need to do that. Yes. Because we're already done with the Myths card. We'll probably end it here for YT. Maybe Twitch as well, actually, because we've been streaming for like 6 hours. Whoopsies! Overall 6 hours. For Twitch is probably like 2 or 3 hours. So we'll end it here, guys. So for YT, we're gonna end it. We're gonna end you guys first. not threat. This is not a threat, by the way. We'll end the YT stream first. So thanks for anyone who is hanging around for YT. Okay, now you're talking. Thank you for everyone for hanging out with me, for specifically for people on YT stream. What are we gonna do next week? Next week, if I do get the beach cards, I'll probably do it next week, like next Wednesday. Otherwise, if I didn't get the beach cards, I will do the 4-star cards that I wanted to complete. So we'll see what happens next week. But yes, I'll see, hopefully, I'll see the YT peeps next week. Oh, you know, Caleb 5-star. Oh, sorry, my bad. Actually, we do have a 5-star card we haven't done yet. It's Caleb's standard card that I haven't done. So we can do that next week if I'm not successful in getting the beach card or the limited card. So, all right, everyone on Twitch, say bye to YT. Say bye. Say bye. Bye. Here, I'll wave too. Bye. Bye YT. Bye. Most likely see you next Wednesday.
Nights like these, falling asleep